What is up, AJ? Good to see you in here, my friend. I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd be here. Um, we just witnessed some really sad shit. I mean, regardless if you're a fan of Mike Perry or not, I don't think anyone is like really rooting for Jake Paul to be a successful boxer in this space. Um, no chill. I did not know you would be here, but I'm glad you are, my friend. Um, I don't think anyone really is rooting for Jake Paul in this space. Oh, fuck. No chill says he's rooting, or Jake Paul is the GOAT and destroys Khabib. Well, you know what? I'll give it to you. What is up, Jay Sharp? How does Hank the Tank feel? He's just as depressed as I am, man. Yeah. But either way, love him or hate him, this shit was sad to see Jake Paul just kind of beat up on Mike Perry. I don't know, man. I was expecting Jake to win because here's the thing about these fights is you're not gonna go into somebody's realm and expect to beat them, right? Anderson Silva, I thought, was beating up on Jake Paul until he dropped him, and then the whole dynamic of the fight changed. Sven Svensson, good to see you, my friend. He says, I'm never watching another one of those circus shows again. Hey, you know what? I said the same thing after Anderson Silva got stopped, or I can't remember if he got stopped or if it was a decision. I said the same thing after the Anderson Silva fight with Jake Paul. And here I am doing a fucking post show of Perry versus Paul. No Chill says he got his first video over 1,000. Let's go. Love to hear that, man. Love to hear that. Also, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Anybody who wants to join, there's the link. Click on that shit. You guys can join in. We can talk about whatever. That's what this stream is for. It's for you guys. So, but yeah, fucking, you're not going to go into Jake Paul's realm, this influencer boxing weird space, and expect to beat him. I mean, this was an 8-round fight. Jake Paul had a weight advantage. And to be fair, a little bit to Mike Perry, it was on relatively short notice, not like Dan Ige short notice, but it was, he had a shorter training camp for this one. So this is Jake Paul's realm. It's all set up. And these guys, man, they just keep signing up to take L's to Jake Paul, unfortunately. And that's what you get. That's what you get. Thoughts on Mike Tyson? Specifically, like what? But yeah, this is pretty bad. Mike Perry in the first round came out looking like Rug versus Ketchup. Idaho got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, a little bit by this card. But yeah, looking like Rug, swinging punches like this, and Jake Paul was keeping the jab going. Mike Perry, he stands way too square. Note says he feels like less of himself for watching that fight. You know what? The good thing is I watched it with all of you great folks. We all watched it together, and we all lost a piece of ourselves. So it makes it a little better, right? That we all had to go through this experience together. But yeah, the rush hour fucking stream is always lit. And shout out to those ring card girls. God damn. If anyone can find their usernames or their Instagrams, please send them my way. Drop it in the chat. Thoughts on Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson in November? I don't have any thoughts on it. I've reserved. Usually I'll have a take for you, Mr. Kobe, but I don't have any thoughts on it because it's announced. It's not necessarily booked. Tyson pulled out of a fight already. So, yeah. Don't have any thoughts on it. I will be here to break it down for you. I'll give you a prediction on who I think is going to win the Friday before, but don't have any thoughts on it. Good to see you, Sean, my friend. Mike Perry's much too square, and he's so off balance when – I mean, even before he got hurt, he was off balance. Oh, shit, No Chill is here. What is up? What is up, No Chill?
What's up? I have a hypothetical for you, and I want to run it by and see if you find any problems in this scenario, all right?
Let's hear it.
So November comes by. After Mike Perry was TKO'd, Jake Paul goes one-on-one with Mike Tyson. Absolutely. I mean, Tyson comes in. He looks good in the training camp. Round one, gasses out. He's 60 years old. Jake Paul knocks him out, right?
Okay.
Rides the momentum of this. Alex Pereira, at this point, he lost the
Oh
UFC
my
title.
God, no.
Just listen.
All right.
He lost the UFC title, right? And he's out of work. He has open contract. Yeah, contracts. It's open negotiation time. You know that Jake Paul pays a lot better than Dana. He goes one-on-one with Jake Paul. And I mean, Alex Pereira, he's a kickboxer. That's like pretty much like a bullshit sport anyway. Jake Paul is a real boxer. He beat Anderson Silva. So Jake Paul goes in there. Alex Pereira has a good round one, knocks Jake Paul down. But Jake Paul, as the rounds go on, you know, he's just got that cardio. And he wins like a split decision over Alex Pereira. He rides this momentum. Alexander Usyk, he's
Oh my
heavyweight.
God, no. I'm taking you out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Light heavy cruiserweight title in boxing. There's no face of cruiserweight right now. Who better than Gallo, the GOAT, the problem child? He goes in there one-on-one. Alexander Usyk. Usyk throws a left straight, overhand right, knocks him out cold. Jake Paul, the greatest combat sports athlete of all time. What are your opinions on this?
I hate you. This is our first time. This is our first interaction, but I hate you for that. But it'll never happen.
Why not? He can knock out Mike Perry, BKFC champion. He's gonna knock out Mike Tyson.
Oh my God!
Listen,
UFC has well, they have changed. They did change their sunset clause for the period of this lawsuit. So when you're a champion, you do have mandatory like title defenses added on to your contract. So it'll be some years before Alex Pereira is able to go out on his own, per se. I mean, look at the fact that GSP couldn't do a exhibition boxing match with Oscar De La Hoya as of like last year.
Nate Diaz could box Jake
well,
Paul,
but he never re-signed a contract.
Neither will Alex Pereira in this situation. I'm just saying one-on-one, and this is hypothetical, and then I won't take up any more of your time. But let's be realistic. Khabib Nurmagomedov was never known for his hands. If he went one-on-one with Jake Paul, he'd get chinned, just like Askren.
Well, yeah, exactly. But this is what I was saying.
So that's what exactly. And then I'm going to go, Idaho just admitted it. Jake Paul up here, Khabib down here. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, let me explain why, though. Oh, okay. Well, there was No Chill. Glad we could have an interaction. But yeah, it's because, again, you're going into Jake Paul's realm of this weird setup. And like that's what I was saying during the live stream, the fight companion. It's like it's a setup. Everybody's getting set up by Jake Paul to take an L, and they just keep signing up for it. So let him go for it. Doing an NFL Russian news tomorrow. Oh, let's fucking hope not. Okay, I'm dropping the link. Anyone else wants to join in for any amount of time, go right on ahead. I'd love to hear from you guys. This is your guys' show as much as it's mine. But again, if you're gonna sign up for Jake Paul's world, his promotion, get ready to lose. And people just keep signing up for L's. That's why I didn't pick Mike Perry to win this fight. He was much too square. He was always off balance when he was throwing strikes. He did end up catching Jake Paul in some spaces with the left hand up against the ropes in the corner. I'll take a pass tonight on coming on the stream. Well, the link's there. Anybody who wants to join in. Jake Paul, he's not the best boxer, and to be fair, like being an effective boxer off the back foot is one of the most difficult things to do in boxing. But yeah, Jake Paul, not the best boxer off the back foot. You know, we got Hank the Tank. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man?
Doing fantastic, man. How are you? Can everybody hear me? All right.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
what's up, Bad
it was
MMA
a
Math?
really
Good to see you, man.
series. I said this about the Lemos versus Jandaroba fight, but it truly was Paul versus Perry. That was the shit on top of the delicious ice cream sundae that we had for MMA and boxing, because we had two nasty finishes for the prelude fights until the main event for the Paul versus Perry card. And then we had a fantastic fight night from the end of the prelims all the way through the main card. So I was having a great time until that Paul versus Perry fight, but at least we got a finish. But it was the worst finish I could have ever imagined.
Yeah, I mean, Bad MMA Matt says felt dirty taking that Paul money. Did you bet on him?
You.
Let me know.
I predicted it.
Good to see you, Hockey.
Decision. Hey, Hockey. What's cracking, baby?
Well, I would say that, like, the stoppage, I don't think it was that bad. Tyron Woodley getting cold chinned by fucking Silva was, or sorry,
Silva getting
chinned by fucking Paul was worst case scenario. That really hurt my soul.
Yeah.
You cashed out your parlay. Good for you, man. I understand, but dude, you had to do it. Like I said, this is Jake Paul's realm, and it would be like if Jake Paul took a fight in MMA or any boxer, really. I mean, we saw what happened when James Toney went to the UFC and fought Randy Couture.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hank, I thought you were gonna go to bed, man. I thought you needed your beauty sleep, man.
I did for 5 minutes, and then I woke up, and I just felt like talking about MMA more because I'm a junkie. So is No Chill, apparently. We're all junkies in this universe, and I didn't want to.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah,
the female stoppage right before was insane. Yeah, that was super one-sided. That fight should have never happened. That was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. The stoppage was when the promoter told one of the ring girls to stop after she was done. That was the stoppage.
If you had to bet, does Jake ever take an MMA fight?
Never. He's too much of a coward. He's just like a Dagestani who's not fighting in the desert.
If he does, it'll be, well, he is signed with the PFL. Now, is he actually signed with the PFL, or is he just like an investor? Do you know? Because I think they did announce that he is actually signed, came in the Smart Cage, and he said that he would actually do a PFL fight. Am I right? It's like a fever dream, right?
Might be signed with PFL the same way that Ngannou's signed with PFL, where he never takes any PFL fights. He's just associated.
Well, but either way, like, it's a pro fighter league thing with you. Well, with Paul. Well, what I was going to say is he's not signed with the PFL is what that MMA Matt says. Okay. What I was going to say is if Jake Paul was to take an MMA fight, it would be under his terms in his promotion. It would be, a pro fighter league. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it would be all under his terms, and it probably, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Does he ever take an MMA fight? I mean, honestly, like, why would he? Why the fuck would you? He's making too much money doing this.
Yeah, probably getting less money to get hurt more. Not a good investment. Rather beat up old cans or people that are way out of your league. In terms,
I mean, he did say he would take an MMA fight, but
I mean, it's a Paul brother. Are you going to accept his word? Or are you going to accept anything that he says? I wouldn't invest in Crypto Zoo if I had a gun pointed at my head. So,
and again, I got the link up. Anybody wants to join in? Anybody at all? Come on in.
The water's
taking all comers. We're taking all comers here. Anybody wants to join in? We'd love to hear you. Notes. Been talking to you for a long. Oh no! Oh my god! I don't know who this is. Hello, Khabib.
My name is Habib.
Yeah, I wonder who.
Abdulmanapovich
It's no chill.
Nurmagomedov. Fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul smash.
Yes, brother. You must fight him in grappling match. Yeah. I tell you, Khabib smashed your boy in grappling.
But yeah, about the stoppage.
Pro.
It was I don't think it was that bad, honestly.
No.
It was a TKO,
again,
so that's good.
It's the same thing as I said this while we were watching it. It's the same thing as when Mike Perry knocked out when he KO'd who was that guy he fought at middleweight in his most recent fight? Valdez or something? I forget. But he knocked him down and then he got up and then he stumbled a bit. It was a middleweight fighter in the BKFC. His experienced guy at middleweight. That was his last fight. He defended his King of Violence title.
Oh, Thiago Alves.
Yes, Thiago Alves. He knocked down Thiago Alves within like a minute of the first round. Alves got up. We thought he'd be fine, and then he stumbled, and the referee called it after he stumbled. The same thing happened here, and when he got right back up, he looked all right, and then as soon as he kept on walking, then he tripped. Oh, God, here we go.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Hi. What's up?
Dude, you're looking like Andrew B, man, when he's under the covers during that Dylan Shakin.
That's fucked up. Don't say he looks like Andrew B.
I'm the leprechaun. I'm the leprechaun.
Are you inside
What's
your
up,
pot
bud?
of gold right now?
Nah, dude, I'm in my room, bro. I'm in the dark chilling, bro.
That's cool.
Dude, I don't
cool.
see a shirt on you, man. I'm starting to get concerned here. This looks like a Buffalo Bill videotape right now.
What the fuck?
All right, well,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on everything we've been talking about, Sean?
I won over you guys in my picks. Oh,
Let's go check that out. When this is like usually
let's take
something
a
we
look.
save for tomorrow, but
He's frozen, like Elsa.
I'm actually interested.
Oh, brother.
While he's frozen, I'm just gonna take him out of there. Wait, I think I
Thank
heard
you,
it.
Lord.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hello. Oh, you're out. Oh, he just wanted to
You
talk.
say goodbye, and
Oh.
I say, there's Sean. I can see the top of his head.
Hey.
Oh,
He's recording himself like my grandma records herself.
Hello.
I'm interested.
But no, the fucking
sure.
UFC card was pretty. The UFC card was decent, though, man. I'll give it that. But like
It
I
was,
said,
yeah.
No, it was. You're 100% right.
but next week it's
They
going to
had
be a
like a
toss up
6
because, yeah, I'm taking a bunch of underdogs
Hey,
because
can
you
you
guys
do me a
ain't.
favor? Can you do me a favor? Could you put on a shirt,
Yes,
please?
sir. Yes, sir. Hold up.
God.
Okay.
Okay. Off he goes. Oh, man. Wow.
Oh my god.
No, that was the end of Sean Moody, man. That's Sean. Everybody give him a round of applause.
So he's
Oh, God.
really here
There
to
you go.
he's
good.
really here to brag about
Look.
the fact that he beat us in the
That's
Tapology League. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull that up for him.
Hey, well, underdogs don't last forever. They're not diamonds, bitch. I'm going to beat you in that third card, man. Come UFC 304. Your ass is grass. And I'm
Me?
smoking it.
What's gonna happen? What are you gonna do though? If Blades wins though, dude.
I don't know. No, Tommy Aspinall's going to take him right the hell down and submit him with a Kimura, babe. He's going to get that 1-2 and put him right out. It's too much
No.
for him, man.
At least he didn't whip out the D.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's better than someone having the frickin' N-word on a sign and showing it during Dylan's stream. We are way past those days.
Yeah, we're not doing a talent show over here. So
Please, no talent show.
no worries, guys.
Oh, God.
All right, let's
Anyway,
see.
Sean.
What you guys
good-
want to see? Talent show.
So I got this up here. Oh, there's some echo.
We got echo.
So Sean, he got fifth. Congratulations, man.
Right. Hey, let's look where we are. Let's look where we are, Idaho.
It's Sean. You got echo. You got echo, bro. I gotta unmute him.
Dude, we must be in last and second to last place.
Turn down your phone, dude.
Turn it down.
Trying to get out of
Hey,
here.
you young, shut that noise up. I'm trying to sleep, brother. You're invading my Fourth Amendment rights. 12 points for you. Hey, that's not bad, Idaho.
12
Jeez, I
isn't
feel like
bad. I could have did
I'm breaking the
better.
sound barrier right now.
How many fights
where am
from
I?
11? 6 out of 11, 8.
Oh, God. Scroll down. Keep scrolling.
What are you gonna
Keep
do?
scrolling. Keep scrolling.
20th.
Oh, God. Hey, it's better than nothing. I'll take 20th, dude. It's not too bad. I got that
5 out
Jandaroba
of
pick
11.
right. I still keep my main event streak alive. And
We'll interview Sean. We'll interview him about his what
Secret
led to your
genius.
success on this card, Mr. Sean?
What's your secret? Tell us, damn you. And he's gone. Crap. I feel like I'm watching a smut film right now. I'm looking at the blooper reel and I'm trying to piece it all together. And he's gone. And he's gone. We transferred your funds into the bank and he's gone.
Ralph,
what
hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Ralphie?
I'm doing good right now because I was watching between Mike Perry versus Jake Paul, and whoosh, what can I tell her about it? I really thought that Mike Perry would it would have knocked the fuck out because, well, for that technique, for the I don't know, it's completely hard, but sheesh.
Yeah, I mean,
later, bad MMA math. Glad you fucking joined in for the stream, man.
All right, head out. Well, here's the thing, Ralph. He was not only smaller than Jake Paul, but he had a weight disadvantage as well. He hasn't boxed in a very long time. But this is what the promoters do, man. They convince you that, oh, Mike Perry, he's the king of violence, dude. And he was in bare knuckle boxing. That translates so well to boxing. He's already a boxer. And then people are convinced. And next thing you know, he knocks him out within 6 rounds. It happens every single time.
I understand.
I have a bridge to sell you, Ralph. I have a bridge to sell you. Will you buy it?
Yeah, I understand. But here's one of those things about it. I mean, no one can see because they're just always using their head as a defense going back. I mean, they shouldn't expect that anything could happen on this one.
Yeah.
Because part of this one, or bored out with their minds, because I know there's no other things, because Jake Paul doesn't take fight he can lose. That's just what he does, because no disrespect to him.
Well, he did take the Tommy Fury fight, and Tommy Fury did beat him.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's possible.
I mean, no disrespect to Perry, but I will shock it if you want, but they're going to take it at the bank. But, I mean, Perry is very smaller, but the fight just like that one is good to pass off because he's been killing dudes when it goes for the bare knuckle. I mean, if the people are just betting off of Jake Paul, I mean, for lighting the money on fire, because that would be like, it's not going to be like it happening anymore. Because if ever can entrust for the judges and dates like boxing matches, I mean, Perry has the right now, because whatever it had the safest playing is going to offer to the distance, because everyone's talking about it's going to be like a knockout, but it believes it's going to be like a decision. But they're going to take it like a punch, drawing a punch. I mean, it's not if he had to go it.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. He didn't even have his guard up. Idaho made a great point just from the first round. Like, he showed that he didn't even have the Strickland guard. He had his arms way out like this when he was fighting. He was trying to pretend like he was in MMA. Oh, hold on. We got Jake Paul.
It's no chilling. Oh, he left.
Hey, Jake Paul slept us.
What is happening right now? I can see. Oh my god!
I dropped the link in the chat. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. This is a live show.
I wish I could have spit in that degenerate's face.
Well, the problem is Perry came in unprepared. It was a little bit short notice, but he was so off balance. He was too squared up. Jake Paul had a wide stance, so he was able to kind of skirt along the ring. And again, like I keep saying, this is Jake Paul's world. Like, I expected Mike Perry to lose, but I can kind of understand if you expected him to win just to kind of make it a brawl. But dude, I mean, Mike Perry is just like he's
when you. And I said this going into the fight, that it happens with every single one of his opponents who were an MMA fighter before it translated to boxing. They just don't have the footwork. They don't know how to control the ring. They just don't have good ring psychology, and that's going to be a weakness from them right out of the gate. That's a huge advantage for Paul. So they're lucky if they can get in a big shot or get him up against the corner. When he's on the foot, that's his weakness, and that's where Perry was landing most of his good shots. But he couldn't keep up that cardio, man. Perry gets wiped out after like 2 or 3 rounds in BKFC, and it was the exact same thing here, except it was in boxing, and he was getting touched up even more. Like, to be honest, I thought he was losing against Alvarez before Alvarez they got a doctor stoppage for Alvarez. So Mike Perry can easily be exposed. He was getting beat up by MVP and by Alvarez, so it's not like he's Superman, you know. But it's just sad. I wish he had not. Yeah, but the one thing I'm hoping to come out of this is that somehow Platinum's chin just completely repairs itself and he wins the middleweight title BKFC. That's all I can hope for. But at this point, you never have that kind of comeback in mixed martial arts.
I mean, I understand, but I mean, Mike Perry's career, I mean, between for MMA, bare knuckle, I mean, it's just obvious he's being paid to take the fall. I mean, Mike Perry extremely, they have given like lazy jabs, looking for the laziest hook. I mean, he doesn't like how to throw a punch. I mean, he just stand out with the hands, let it down,
So
let it take him in.
So you're saying he took a dive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you think that Woodley took a dive and Anderson Silva did as well?
I don't really think so. No.
Okay. So the way I see it is, you either think that there's fixed fights in MMA or combat sports in general, or you don't. Same with juicing, right? Like either you think people juice, or either you think that the drug testing system works or doesn't. So, I mean, I'll agree with you that like fixed fights do happen, but
yeah,
in my opinion, I don't think that this was a fixed fight. I think it was fair and square, but it's just things can happen that tilt the bout in one of the party's favor. You know what I'm saying? And every time you take a Jake Paul fight, I understand people saying that like the fights are fixed, but like every Jake Paul fight you take, the odds are always stacked against you because it's on Jake Paul's terms.
And listen, Ralph. If this was a fixed fight, don't you think that Mike Perry would have stumbled and bumbled and not gotten up right after he got knocked down the first time? Wouldn't he want to keep his chin and have some success in BKFC? Wouldn't he have just sort of taken the fall as soon as he got the opportunity? No, nobody wants to get beat up. And if you look at the boxing fights that are fixed over the years, neither guy looks like they're a mess. Both guys look in pretty pristine condition, or they're just hugging each other.
I'll give Ralph, the ones we know about, right?
Yes, right. That's true. But it's just, man, that when it's fixed, it's fixed. And here, Idaho and I we bought it for as long. If it was a fix, we bought it for 6 whole rounds. And Perry, he gets beat up, dude. His face is made of pure leather, but it gets cut. He was getting cut in all sorts of places. So there was just too many X factors for it to be fixed, in my opinion, which just makes it all the sadder. I know it's a great way to.
No Chill has a great point. Jake Paul is Jake Paul is a boxer. I mean, kind of, right? He's a celebrity. He's the best celebrity boxer there is. And he says Perry is a fighter, sure, but again, it's like
took it on, I totally agree with that. I mean,
take it on Paul's terms.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only point about this, because how bad does it like it have had to fit when it gets investigated? I mean, it's just like a super dirty business, because people think you don't use it out to fight, look really blind to him, because instead it's based off of being bad in partners. Because they didn't want to see like between Dubois versus Lorena. When Dubois went down for the 3 times of round number 1, they could barely stand, and when Lorena basically just stood in front of Dubois on the next 2 rounds until the referee just called out the fight. But basically, it's just like, it could be fits, it could be anything, but the can's gonna be open in it.
He says H2O, so we took a dive.
He took a dive, all right.
A vicious KO dive. No, I mean, look, man, I think that there's levels to a fixed fight. Like there's like straight up taking a dive. There's like the odds are stacked against you. There's like, hey, you know what? Lose but make this look good. But again, like Hank said, it's like if this was a fixed fight, I bought it. I don't think that this one was fixed per se. But again, it's like, and I'll keep saying this. It's like, hey, if you're gonna sign up to fight Jake Paul, you're signing up for the L. It's like, it's just like if I was to play if you guys were trying to fucking play a game of skate against me, like you guys don't fucking skateboard, it's like it's my realm,
Mm-hmm. And wait, Ralph, you know what's actually corruption in boxing recently? That decision win for Conseco against O'Shaquie Foster. You want to talk about corruption? The house fucking won on that one, and that was a real fight. O'Shaquie was beating his ass. I mean, there were a few rounds that Conseco won, but that was one-sided traffic from O'Shaquie Foster, and they just took it right from him. You want to talk about stuff in boxing? Talk about the judges. Look research those fucking judges and make sure they're not bought and paid for, and that we don't see those guys again. That's how we regulate boxing.
I mean, I understand
That's
about
just my
it. I
opinion.
mean,
I'm not gonna.
it's still having like an issue right now. I mean, but if it comes to like the first example, just like a close fight that I went Joe Smith versus Bledsoe. I mean, there's no evidence present to anything that could have occurred. I mean, close fights happen, but it's now been in like war watching. I mean, almost boxing YouTube. I mean, when it comes to the matches, I mean, it's not even close to like get enlightened or even very interesting. But I mean that there's something about the issue about it. When enough money gets involved, bribery is going to happen in true side to comedy associations. I mean, they have really currently got a scoring problem, as in judges are not very inconsistent, but when it comes to damage versus control time, that happens not only in boxing, but only in MMA. But because, however, this is going to like clear biases and to play with judges with some hometown, anything for the crown cheering the punches of the popular fight, their causing relationship between managers and promoters and the governing bodies. Those factors have a clear evidence base and are just far much explanations for terrible decisions. But I'm not going to say it's like a shady sport, but I'm very sure that doesn't get still and change. But I'm not convinced it's going to be an explanation at the top level because those bad decisions are really proof or fight fixing. Isn't like the simple explanation of human error or incompetence because bad decisions happens in boxing and MMA all the time, usually by the same judges who work boxing matches, and no one called them fixes. No one.
Well, again, but it's like they're not fixed; they're just like rigged, you know. Like, and that's why I said there's like levels to fixing. And but yeah, I mean, as far as
it's not fixing as in what.
Go ahead. I mean, what
not
other
fixing in terms of what was
boxing?
happening within the cage or what was in the ring. It was what happened afterwards. That's what's getting fixed. As long as Diane Barbosa and
Our
Patty
friend
Kimblett
Notes,
and
he has a question for you there, Ralph.
So Ufe is Rafa gonna watch Jake versus Mike Tyson? Yeah, it's gonna be in November in Netflix. So probably I'm gonna watch it because it's gonna be rookie versus veteran. I don't know about this, but it's gonna be truly interesting. What I tell
he's gonna make
I
Jake an offer.
disagree, but I'm gonna begrudgingly watch it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm gonna watch it for the views.
I did hear about this new rule. They got, I guess, they're implementing a rule that knees on the or your hands on the ground don't constitute a grounded knee. And the thing that you got to remember is there's different jurisdictions that have use different rules for MMA. So I'd be interested to hear exactly what rule set that's for, but remains to be seen. Ralph, do you have any other opinions on this Jake Paul versus Perry?
Yeah, but also between for the new rules regarding knees. I mean, it's just like a step in the right direction, but it's not gonna be like a full solve for the problem. I mean, they have still guys like Mokabed, Aljo sitting on the knees in front of the people to just get kicked knee. I mean, but we wouldn't have guys like a ball dragging their hands along for the ground to save themselves. I mean, it's just like an improvement, but I'm not gonna complain about it. But nicks and kicks to the head, but because you always get the knee and kick to the body or limbs. So what they're gonna make it confusing? Maybe like the easier to identify what body parts on the canvas by the fighter. That would be like a more illegal shots. I mean, pause. But about for that fight, I mean, they're just saying that no one can bring up like anything gonna happen on this fight. But I'm just kind of sad about it. They're gonna be like a lot of expecting this.
Yeah. As long as we can avoid another Aljo, I'll be fucking happy. And Mokaev style is cooked, as No Chill said. Who else was Armin? Armin would have gotten fucked up by Charles Oliveira.
Well, again, but you guys are forgetting that it's under the unified rule set. Not every jurisdiction uses the unified rules.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I guess the UFC isn't going to either.
So they could literally just take a fight. Those people you're talking about could just take a fight where the unified rules aren't implemented, and they could still put their hand exactly. So it's just like.
You want to talk about fixed? There's another aspect of fighting. These MMA fighters, I'm telling you, they're turning into boxers real quick. never showing up for fights, always getting injured. Dream matchups we want, they don't take. Fucking Colby Covington pretending to fight everybody and then fighting nobody. We're just becoming boxing slowly but surely. And that's an insult. Sorry.
No Chill has a question for you there, Ralph.
No Chill MMA to say, Ralph, are you Italian? No, I have a descendants for Spanish and Italian, but I was born in South America, but I live
That's what I
this
thought.
country. Yeah, I live in this country since 6 years ago.
Okay.
But I know that I'm Spanish, I'm English, so there's no joking about it. Are you Spanish or English? And they're gonna move like this, but no. I know I can.
Well-
I know I can manage both languages right now, but
Yeah.
even though that sounds very Italian because my name's Ralph, but it sounds like very Italian. But yes, it have makes sense.
Well, dude, you
This
got a
man
really
is a
dope
product of
setup.
history and culture.
Yeah.
You got a dope setup. You got the fucking mic. The lighting's perfect. I mean, so do you have a channel? Because I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, what's your channel? I
who you
haven't
are.
seen you yet.
Oh, my channel is right there because I know that my channel is Capitan Rafucho, but I know the
Okay.
link is not getting working right now.
We'll comment on the stream, and then we'll tell people.
All
to
right,
go,
so there you
go
go.
get you. But
All right,
Yeah, I
so I just put right there.
Mr. Ralph
All right.
Macchio.
cool, man.
Oh yes.
Well,
Catch you later,
we're
man.
gonna let you go.
Nice
We're gonna
to
let you
talk
go.
to
We're
you,
gonna
Ralph.
keep breaking down the card. But we appreciate you joining, man. And join any time on these post-fight shows. All right, bro?
I mean,
anytime.
I'm very good about it, and I gotta tell you for this one before I dropped out because I
go
know that I
ahead.
had to do like it or something and stuff like that because I have a podcast called The Combat Club, which is especially in combat sports, whether it comes to boxing and MMA, and I just really hope that we can do like something possible collaboration, but I would love to see that because I would love
Sure
to
thing.
engage something like content creators doing like anything could happen with the boxing MMA. So I just wanted to
Yeah.
really know. And right now, I know that I just put my channel, but I just got like more than 1K subscribers, and I know that my content is specifically about for sports and entertainment, including MMA. And I know that I can do like a play-by-play. But yes, I just wanted to tell you, have a great night, and I know that I have a long goodbye, but have a good one,
No
folks.
worries. No worries.
Salute everybody else. Happy Sunday because I'm living the East Coast, and peace out and great content. I just subscribed to you, fellas. So
Hell yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Man.
Arrivederci, capiche? All right. Ralphie, what a guy.
What a guy.
Very,
What a
very
guy.
nice to meet him. I think it's the first time I've seen him in this freaking chat, and it's
Yeah,
via
he showed up.
StreamYard.
I was
That's
like, wait, who is this?
Who?
Is this our boy Tyrone Biggums?
is that AJ? Get knocked the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
out, man.
I've talked to AJ on the phone.
Oh, bro.
So yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else want to hop in? Does anyone else have any thoughts about Paul Perry? Do you?
Well, you know that I got thoughts. My thought is I'm just afraid for Mike Perry's chin after this.
I'm
I
not.
want him to be
I'm not.
able to
This
survive
doesn't affect his
punishment.
chin, bro. This doesn't affect his chin. Oh my gosh, it's no chill.
Okay,
again trolling
well then
us.
I guess I'll be happy about it.
You guys got any snacks?
I'm
What?
scared.
I might. I don't know where you're at.
Ah! Get it away! Ah! No! Get that blubber ball out of here. I don't want him associated with anything here.
If you guys donate $10, I'll stay on another 10 minutes.
This is no chill again.
I need a donation right now. Or I'm
Dude,
gonna
no
get
chill.
off.
Just
Maybe
be
another 10
yourself.
seconds.
Quit fucking
Yeah.
trolling our chat.
Hey, Yuri got flatlined by Alex. How do you feel about that, you whiny?
Israel Adesanya's to go.
Sean Strickland sleeps your boy, bitch. Fucking
No, I
fatty
don't think
butt.
that this affects. I don't think that this affects Mike Perry's chin a lot. I don't know. I
Do you
don't see
think
how
he
it
can?
would.
Do you think he can still wager for a title fight in the BKFC for middleweight after he got embarrassed by Jake Paul?
Why not?
Yeah, it'll make money, and it'll be like, okay, can Perry redeem himself and get the belt and pretend like
Exactly.
all this
There's
shit
a new
never
narrative.
never
There's a
happened?
new narrative.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
that his
good. Yeah.
chin's going to necessarily be affected. Like I said, it wasn't like a cold knockout. He didn't look. I mean, he looked pretty bad. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but
Yeah,
it's
it was bad.
it's in another
I
combat
mean, Jake
sport.
Paul's just powerful. Yeah, and we know that Logan Paul's on steroids, so probably his brother got him as well. But that's enough talk about Paul versus Perry, dude. Lemos versus Jandaroma was actually a fucking sick card. Like from
Yeah, I
the
mean,
top of the prelims to all the way through the main card. That was awesome.
I kind of
loved
wanted to
it.
just run down the card before we talk about the UFC. He still has the platinum belt, and that's all that matters.
Yikes.
100%.
Hey, man, he's the toughest one here.
Dude, no, that sucks that your fucking channel, you weren't able to comment. You had to start a new one, dude. That fucking blows.
Yeah. What's sort of crazy, Idaho, is that I actually my StreamYard hours ran out for that stream. For
wow,
Lemos versus Jandaroba and Paul versus Perry. But lucky enough for me, my hours are run back tomorrow. So we're good. All you got to do is make the stream. And
sounds like we're gonna have to upgrade. Sounds like we're gonna have to upgrade soon. That's why we need those. Yeah. That's why we need that Cash App money. Come on, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So we got it up here. All right. Amanda Serrano gets a knock. I mean,
take MMA
knockout over an opponent that she shouldn't have even been in the ring with. This was pretty sad to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be interested to check out. I would be interested to check out the CompuBox stats on that one. What's her fucking name? Stevie Morgan. I mean, that sounds like it could be a blues singer. Am I right?
We'll get the stream monetized eventually, Tyrone. But you got to give us some watch hours, baby.
Yeah, you gotta keep we got a lot of work to do before, and you know what?
Yeah.
Mixed martial artists, Tyrone Biggums, Chuck Taylor, whoever you are, you're helping us get there, man. We got to get a lot of watch hours. It ain't gonna be easy. It says Serrano blitzed Morgan, landing 41 of 91 punches in the first round, while Morgan threw 41 punches and landed 7. Serrano kept her foot on the gas, landing 15 of 24 power punches, 62%, forcing the referee to halt the bout 30 seconds into the second round because Morgan was just taking punches. Yeah. 7 punches this girl landed. Yeah.
That's a record. That must be a record somewhere for least. Bad news.
No, I think that Edwin De Los Santos landed
and
less
Shakur Stevenson. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually like a record for the least amount of punches thrown in a title match, which is hilarious.
People for that top ranked Stevenson card against whatever the fuck his name is should have left before that fight started, not after.
I can't even remember who he boxed. Anyway,
some German, I think.
Hartunian.
Hartunian, that guy.
So there was this Corey Marksman fight. Nothing to really see there. Mr. Batty versus H2O Sylvie? I don't know. This was pretty fucking crazy knockout. Yeah, any thoughts on this one?
Ashton Sylvie looked like Manny Pacquiao down there. He actually looked like Pacquiao. He's just face first. Did not look good. Is No Chill back?
He is.
What's up, fellas?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
What do you think of that fight? That was crazy to me. Seeing H2O just absolutely piece up that guy 24/7, landing on him. Lost every single second of that fight until he was fucking face down on the canvas.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy.
Just goes to show all you need is one big lucky shot sometimes. Some of the greatest upsets of all time came from guys who landed one big shot. Skatesman, can you get rid of mixed martial arts?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do
also, something. I can see that No Chill is using his 5-layer Verna Jandaroba glasses at the moment in order to avoid direct eye contact with that fucking wall-eyed Pennywise fucking freak. Which is wise of him because I think that Jandaroba's in his head at this point. He can see her mentally. He's got vision, so he just got to wear those glasses all the time now. Also, he's a Verna enjoyer, but you still need protection, not just in sex, but in watching.
And I'm not even joking when I say this. I want to know your actual opinions on this. With Conor McGregor owning part of BKFC now, and Jake Paul and Conor McGregor obviously feuding for how long as they have, you think there's just a sliver of a shot at that happening?
At a Jake versus Conor fight?
I think there's more of a chance we get Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor than Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler.
I don't think that's true. I think as long as Dana's still in charge, he'll keep booking fights until
It's the same thing I told you about Alex.
How many
Porter,
times did he book Ferguson versus? How many times did he book versus Ferguson? He booked it like fucking 5 or 6 times.
I know,
And
but
even
it's
then
a
he wasn't
different
able
level
to,
of
but-
income and a different level of publicity that would be generated from Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul. Just throwing
I
it
think he
out
does
there.
it when he's in his 50s.
Yeah, it's
Floyd
50s.
Mayweather fucking exhibition. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's starting
Exactly.
to grow gray hairs on that beard. Jesus
Yeah, maybe.
fucking Christ.
All right,
Yeah,
we-
but I'm
what
not
are we
looking forward
at
to
the
that.
co-main event.
Connor
What's
probably
that?
gets fucking slept by Paul.
You think Conor
Anyway,
gets... Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So with that fucking body KO, I'm sad that body didn't get him with the body shot. That would have been very fitting, right? But instead he connected with a big left hand. And yeah, I was just getting reminiscence of Marquez and Pacquiao when they were going back and forth, and he just slept Pac-Man, and he was just boom face front. I was getting like PTSD flashbacks of this, but you know, you're never out of a fight, even in fucking rigged boxing. So that's why
Now,
you
did
always
you have the
Oh my
audio
God.
on? Did you
What's
have the
that?
audio on for
What?
this fight?
I did in flashes.
What
What
did
you
you guys think when they said, "Can we all stop applauding to have some thoughts and prayers for God to reimburse Ashton Silv?" That was weird as fuck.
hear? What
Huh,
the?
I didn't hear
fuck?
that. But you know
No,
what? One
that's-
thing that did. You know what? When I did have the audio on, you know what? One thing that really bothered me. Every
What?
single time Ariel Helwani opened his mouth.
Yep.
Also, I thought it was weird that when
I
the
mean,
KO happened,
Sky
Todd
Nicholson,
Grisham, Todd Grisham was like, "Oh my gosh, that's the best moment he'll ever have in his career." It's like,
Yeah, that was fucking mean. That was
It's
fucking
like,
mean, dude.
really? Like,
That's fucking mean, man.
okay, maybe
So
it's
fucking
true,
mean.
but like, damn, bro, you just
You gotta be such a dick. He's just coming off a win, man.
Like,
Let
write him
him
off
enjoy
like
the
that?
moment. This
Todd
is the
Dude,
Grisham-
biggest win
the
this
boxing
fucking bum will ever
commentators-
have.
Right. Todd Grisham
and the
a few
boxing
weeks ago,
promoters.
he said something like, well, there was like they were like promoting some cards. You know how they show like a few cards, future cards on the screen. He was like, "That Mexican can really fight." Like,
No way.
Wow.
Mexican fighter.
That's
He's like,
crazy.
Hey, I'm used to
That's
him
one
being in the
Mexican you
assembly
don't want to
line
fight.
factory
So
and
I
making
was
my
like,
iPhones, but hey,
what
he
the
can fight
fuck,
too.
dude?
That reminds me of Hyder Emil. This is the first Asian guy I ever got to fight. Did you guys hear that? That
Yeah.
made me crack up too.
Wow,
All
it's
right.
all about representation, you guys.
We
I'm,
move on.
I'm getting all the foods in there: Asian, Italian.
Julio Cesar Chavez
Oh,
boxed
fuck.
Uriah Hall in a 6-round boxing match.
Uh,
Thoughts on this one, boys?
I didn't
No
even watch it.
thoughts.
Fuck that.
You didn't watch it?
Yeah, I was watching UFC at the time. I wasn't watching any
Okay,
of
did
this.
you watch it, No Chill?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, therefore my point, not to watch it.
Somebody in the comments on the Fight Companion was like, "Oh, round 1 they gave him another bump. You know, round 2 they gave him another bump, and then by like the 6th, 7th round, they're like, oh, they underestimated how much coke they would need for Chavez. He's running out of steam."
Yeah, I don't know why.
somebody get
Uriah
Ryan
Hall's
Garcia
taking
in here.
boxing matches.
He had another boxing match before this.
Yep,
Do you guys
another
know
washed
what
MMA
it is?
fighter.
He's a kickboxer. He's not
Yeah,
known
we
for his
didn't hear you.
fucking hands. He's known for his kicks.
Who was the last boxing match that he had? Who was it against?
I'll go research that.
I'm not.
real quick.
Okay, thank you.
I
Yeah,
haven't followed Uriah Hall since he killed that one dude in Tough.
yeah,
Fuck him.
he's been having some boxing matches like this, but yeah, to No Chill's point, like I don't know why he's doing these boxing matches.
Because how long can you live off 80K for 80K?
Is that what he made?
Probably in the UFC.
Oh, okay.
Bubba
no,
McDaniel. Oh, not
Good.
Bubba McDaniel.
Good.
Levon Bell.
fair. Oh yeah, Levon Bell. Who
Oh, from
is,
the Jets?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yeah. Yes. So I have no idea. But no, this fight was.
No, Idaho.
Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. Well, I was gonna say that Idaho Skatesman right now is cosplaying as Billy Butcher in The Boys when he has that like tumor in him, and he's like, "I'm good, boys. Trust me, mate. I'll get through." And
I
then he
probably
like
should
falls
go.
over.
I should probably go
Okay.
get some.
And no, anyway. All right. Well, hold on. Let's run down the card. I mean, let's not run down that.
Well,
Let's
no,
run
I
down
think this is
fucking
I
UFC.
think this is the last one to talk about. Honestly, I don't. I mean,
Okay.
like I said, I thought
All
that
right.
I thought that the fight was decent for what it was because Julio Cesar Chavez is a totally washed boxer. He's like a gatekeeper in the boxing world. And I mean, Uriah Hall didn't look great, but he put up quite a better fight than I kind of expected, even though Julio Cesar Chavez sucks.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I did some
mean,
research. I know you already talked about the co-main event.
Mm-hmm.
I did some research. That girl, Savannah Morgan, 8 wins, 1 loss. Her 1 loss was 2 fights ago to a girl that was 24-17.
Oh my god.
That was probably one of the. I don't understand how
that's
any athletic commission would approve a match like that. Complete and utter fucking squash.
They wouldn't.
Yeah,
phase them.
that
They
is
do
actually an
whatever the fuck
interesting
they want.
point. But we got our boy MMA
Ooh.
Autist in the place.
It's Tyrone.
Yeah, I don't know. That is a really good point, and this was a title defense, right?
Yeah,
Amanda Serrano?
world title defense.
It was-
Just so I mean, if you have your next fight already booked, you pretty much know it's a fucking squash. Just like Ketchup and Rug.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought about
Yeah.
the last 2 fights for sure. Ketchup and Rug. So, MMA Autist, what's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing? Okay.
Doing treatment.
I think he's here just hanging out. I think he's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure that you're a little buzzed. Am I correct?
He's toasted a little bit, man.
He's toasty. Hey, you
He's
know
doing
what?
his best.
I saw The Brave Little Toaster. It was a good movie.
He's doing his best Max Headroom impression from those fucking 80s Coke commercials. Remember that one guy on that episode of the soap opera who was like, "Oh man, I love you." Oh, and there's some weird background, and then they did some sort of like fly swatter thing on his butt. Remember that fucking guy with the sunglasses? That's a MMA artist right now. He's gone
having
back
a
to
grand
crack,
old
and now
time.
I'm on heroin.
He's having a grand old time.
Goodbye,
Well,
fried rice. Hello, fried chicken.
I'm glad he's here just hanging out with his sunglasses on, looking just like a total Chad, as he called No Chill earlier. All right,
An
boys.
MMA artist, make an invisible box and try to get out of it. Anyway, let's go on to the card. Holy shit, we got a fucking row.
Wait, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Oh, how's he gonna escape it? Maybe he'll use his lasso to get out. Quick, make a rope. Oh,
look at that. He just moved it
hey!
over. I like that.
That was beautiful.
All right, guys. Thoughts on this one? Thoughts on the card in general?
I loved
Negative
it.
10.
At the end of the
10 out of 10.
Negative.
he was calling it a negative 10 out of 10 in my own
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think that's a little
disgrace. This man. Yeah, very, very disgusting, despicable move.
Why? Why?
If a sexually transmitted disease was a person, it would be Verna Jandaroba.
All right.
You know there were 10 fights on this card. Right?
She just looks itchy.
Apparently he doesn't.
Hank's cutting
Okay, well,
out.
you're
Cutting
still
out, bro.
talking
You
about
got this. You got that fucking. You got that Idaho potato Wi-Fi, bro.
Fuck. Well, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
I don't know why you're even here. You
Right.
said you weren't gonna. You said you needed to get sleep. You didn't want
He's
to do a
addicted.
post.
Fine. I'm getting out of here if you hate me.
No,
that
you don't
much.
have to. I'm just. I mean,
Well, I just want to. I want to endorse this card for the masterpiece that it is. All right.
all right.
And as much as No Chill doesn't want to hear it, this card is going in fucking 8 here during the second part of our video, right up there, man. I'm controlling the mouse. I'm controlling the topology page for the next one. This thing's going at the very fucking top. I might even get S. And I'm putting Jandaroba's face all over it. So suck on that. Let's talk about the card. Let's go down to the
No,
first.
I want
fight.
to hear
Come on,
MMA
man.
Autist. I want to hear his take on the card. What did you think? Give us a rating.
Charades. Let's play a 6-second game. Let's play
No,
charades.
no. He says thumbs up. No,
Oh, there's
come
a
on,
thumbs up.
for real.
Ooh,
Tell
nice.
us what
Yeah.
you thought.
Okay, there's thumb. No. Give us some images. So wait. Give us an image. For,
I'm not
Verna
doing this. I'm
Jandaroba.
kicking you out of here if you're not going to say anything.
I thought it was pretty good. I
Bravo.
I was
Couldn't have said
saying
it
in
better
Easter's
myself.
chat. I was saying in Easter's chat, and I didn't even check any of the sports books. Once I saw Jandaroba and Lemos like 2 minutes in, I knew it was going to be a submission because there was no way either of them were going to knock each other out, and neither one of them wanted to stay up on the feet. So someone was going to get a submission, and
Smart.
so That made a lot
There
of
you go.
sense.
Should have done a
I mean,
live
I
I
bet.
was making up the minus 150 submission, and then it happened like second round. So
Nice.
Nice,
I think if
dude,
anyone was to
nice.
get a knockout, it would have been Amanda Lemos. But Jake, your thoughts on the card in general?
in general,
Just like overall.
I don't think you watched it all the way through.
it was pretty mid. I mean, I was watching some of the Jake Paul
Hey.
stuff, but that was even worse. And so I switched over to this, and this was still pretty bad. And so I was doing some work on the screen. I had like 3 monitors going, but honestly, all the prelim cards tonight sucked. Jandaronoma and Lemos was really good, and it was really technical. And Jake Paul and Mike Perry was very good, but everyone else underneath that I thought sucked tonight.
Yeah,
That
I
is
thought
not
that the
true.
prelims.
Yo,
It was a stark contrast from last week's fight. Like the prelims on last week's fight were awesome, and then
these
the main
ones were
card sucked.
trashed.
And then this card, the prelims sucked, and I thought the main
And
card
the main card
really
was
good.
excellent.
I have to agree completely. The couple of first fights completely took me out of it, deflated my fucking expectations. But there were a couple of really good moments.
What? How do you deflated expectations for something that was booked as the worst card on paper of all time by everybody? If anything,
Berna
doesn't that
Jandaroba
heighten your
OnlyFans.
expectations? Okay.
For the
okay.
Jandaroba,
Well,
that's,
she doesn't go on
that's the
first.
response.
No,
For the Jandaroba OnlyFans. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Well, he's got to get
you
it
know
back
what?
on top.
I can agree.
She
I can
looked
agree
good
with-
too. Her grappling was on point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
it was
It was
fantastic.
like
So you got
it was a really
good
high-paced
finish in a
fight.
women's fight. It's better than Rose.
Amanda
Yeah.
Lemos. I think her biggest problem is she's just too reckless.
She's
with the
37.
defense. Well, right, but like
Mhm.
in MMA, women age a little slower. I don't think she looks like old and washed, but I thought
but-
she put up a decent fight. But yeah, obviously submission
Her-
defense is not her strong point.
You can only get so much done when you're
Her-
that old. When you're older than John Jones and this is your second main event, right? You can only get so much fucking done in your career. And I thought she didn't even look bad on the ground. It's just Verna Jandaroba, her slippery, I would even say creepy little paws, just caught her in a fucking submission. And the way she transitioned to that armbar was horrific. I thought it was going
Yeah,
to snap.
she got her with every one of those technicals. Those tentacles, she got it wrapped around her neck and her arm, like the fucking British Empire.
Now,
She turned into the
I'm
fucking crack.
I'm curious to get your take on this, No Chill. Does Verna Jandaroba need an eye patch?
No. It's an unfair advantage that she has already.
Wait,
She needs a replacement like Mike.
If she had an eye patch, it would only
I think she
deter
already
her.
has. Class
okay.
She's using it to her advantage. How are you going to
Maybe
strike
eye patch
somebody that
will
can
help.
see you from every single angle? It's unfair. Commission needs to take a good look at that.
like a fucking
advantage.
honeybee.
Oh
Yeah,
my
she's got
god.
those crazy
Jesus
eyes.
Christ.
Hate to take send me something real weird on Discord. He said, if I was Verna Jandaroba's husband, I would put that wonky eye back into place.
Ooh. Tell us how you really feel.
When did
Dang.
I say that?
Yeah, I don't know what
I'm
you
not-
mean by
I'm not
that.
sure
but
about that. Maybe that was back in
So Steve Garcia.
Well,
This
it
is
was
his-
that was the Wenzel More line. Anyway.
This is his fourth
yeah, Steve
knockout
Garcia.
in
What
a
a
row.
fucking Chad, dude. Mm-hmm.
Fourth
He's getting
knockout
better
in
and
a
better,
row
man.
against
And,
poor old Sungwoo Choi.
11 to
He's
7.
now
in the
11 and
UFC.
7, man. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Typical Japanese.
I mean,
or
if Steve
Korean.
Garcia,
they're
He's not
so
Japanese, he's
advanced,
Korean, damn it.
because they eat so much fucking soy sauce.
oh
It is
no,
what it is.
here we go. Well, I think Isha's gonna enter the chat to defend his Japanese brothers against you right there.
Yeah,
on that
you
soy
better not
sauce,
say
man.
that
Soy
about-
sauce is a deadly weapon.
Is he
I
here?
thought he was Canadian.
No, he
So-
he went to bed. He said we can go fuck ourselves. So
Oh, okay, fair. I'll probably do that
Yeah.
after this.
Nice. Well, he does that most of the time. So with Steve Garcia, man, he needed to prove that he was that guy and that he was a legitimate contender at featherweight. And to do that, he had to knock out Sungwoo Choi in the first round. And that's exactly what he did. Like, these are fights that you're expected to finish early. So I think he met my expectations and beyond, because I had him by round 2 KO and he got him out of there within like 2 or 3. I love how MMA artists
Everything else.
just
Dude, we
trying
should
to
have
throw,
MMA
like,
artists just in the
stashes
background, just
out.
doing shit like every
Failing.
stream, I think.
Utterly.
Dude, okay,
Well,
wait.
he's still
I'm sorry, I'm
trying
sorry.
to with us.
How weird was it that like a random dude just hopped in to talk about Jake Paul and Mike Perry and say the fight was fixed?
and he was pretty competent. He like knew how to talk.
I thought it was so weird.
Yeah, it's just yeah. He was even
fight
doing
was
some hand
fixed?
gestures, you know.
None
He
of
Oh,
wants
those
to talk
fights
about
are
fighting
fixed.
fixed. He works for a family that fixes everything. He's
No.
no with the mob, you know.
he got some
Oh!
gabagool.
He's South
0%
American
of Jake Paul's
Italian.
fights are fixed. He's legitimate. He's the one.
If
and
there was
only.
any fight that
He's
was
the
not
problem
fixed, it
child.
was tonight. This was the first fight that I was convinced was not fixed because I knew that Mike Perry would not fix a fight against Jake Paul, and so I was mind blown tonight.
Facts.
Tonight solidified
actually,
that
you know,
Jake
there was a
Paul is
chance.
legit.
There was a chance
What?
that the fight was fixed because Mike Perry actually said in an interview before the show that he did some sparring with Jake Paul and he pretended like he was hurt against Jake Paul in order to get
That
the
was
whole
more than
fight
2
booked
years
in the
ago.
first place. So it was actually political manipulation.
Bro, that was when he was
4D chess
boxing
that
in a
actually
fucking
got this
triangle,
in the
bro.
first place.
That was more than 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That clip from Jake Paul, like
The
Yes.
triangle, dude.
Parmesan
It was
was
called
2 years
Triad Boxing, I think.
Bro, Dorito Fighting Championship was fucking forever ago. Next.
Dude, I don't know how I remember that, but yeah, against Michael Seals.
Hey, he's got the evidence right there. Holy shit. Ugh,
That's
God.
Illuminati,
actually a
man.
bit grossed
Illuminati.
by that. Let's
No,
get
the
back to
fight
the
wasn't
apology
fixed. But
bit.
again, it's like I said, it's like you either think fights are fixed or you don't. And the problem is there has been fixed fights before, but I think that there's a difference between fixing a fight and leaning all of the factors of the fight into your favor. Just like how the UFC makes people sign a contract late notice. You know, they have one fighter notified about the fight a little later than the other. You know, just making things, tipping things in other people's favors. You know.
Yeah, like you said, fixed and rigged are definitely different things.
Mhm.
There's very rarely
Mhm.
guys are actually taking dives, but there's a lot of odds stacked against people. in
And I don't
unfair
think this fight
ways.
was rigged either. Honestly, like I mean, was it again? It's like my
What
whole
was the
spiel
weight
at the
difference?
beginning.
Does anyone know the exact weight difference at weigh-ins?
No.
It was like 20 pounds.
A 20-pound difference at weigh-ins, though?
Right.
No.
Oh, at weigh-ins?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Jake Paul weighed in. I thought
Because if it was 20
Jake Paul
pounds
weighed in
difference at weigh-ins,
200.
and Jake Paul was probably like up like 30 to like 40.
What were you gonna
tonight,
say,
and
No
that
Chill?
is a very big difference. And
I
Jake
thought it
Paul
was
does
a
have a
200-pound
clinch.
limit. Mike Perry was
I mean, that's a big
194.
difference.
Jake
Oh,
Paul
okay,
was
That's a big
okay,
difference.
okay.
That's a big difference.
But then he bulked up to I think 215 or 220. He said.
Okay.
Who?
So
Mike?
probably 20. No, Mike had trouble
Okay.
even making 194.
Mike's 5'10". Mike's the same height as me, so I'm like 205, but I'm kind of fat.
This was we want to talk about this fight being rigged or fixed. This was a fucking freak show fight from the start, and that's the biggest
Bro.
crime against humanity here.
The truth
So-
is, Jake Paul has millions of dollars and millions of assets, and Mike Perry doesn't. He could fucking hire people to hyper-analyze every piece of footage, but at the end of the day, Mike Perry's a fighter. When you get in there with no gloves, it's not a fucking boxing match, it's a fight. You have no boxing experience having bare-knuckle fucking brawls.
Dude, how about No
And he
Chill's
didn't even
voice?
have a guard.
He's got the perfect streamer voice, dude.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, he's got that moist, critical voice for sure.
He's got that
Even though
silky,
he's literally, like,
smooth
probably half his
radio
age.
guy
Oh
voice.
shit, where'd he go?
Oh, he's gone.
He's
I
gone.
just took him out
He,
for a
he
second.
said you can't see me, and then he was out of there, man. Based wrestling chat. The
John
wrestling
Cena.
fans are taking over Idaho.
But yeah,
There's.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
I went off on a tangent about Steve
Oh, yeah.
Garcia.
Ocho.
What was your thing about Steve Garcia? Sorry.
So Steve Garcia, he completely proved himself in this fight. It wasn't. It was pretty much a layup. I think Sungwoo Choi is absolute ass and has terrible technique and very limited power. I said he had no sting in his shots. He never hurt Steve Garcia at any point. And then Steve Garcia, basically, I think Sungwoo Choi was acting like fucking Cody no chin Garbrandt.
Chody.
That-
I haven't heard of Chody garbage before. That might be a new one.
Yeah, Choi is fucking Chody, dude. And anyway, so every time that Steve Garcia threw a left hand, it connected. He hit like 6 left hands in a fucking row, and Choi had no defense for it whatsoever. So that's why I say he's like Cody Garbrandt, and that TJ hit him with the same shot over and over and over again, and he had no defense for it. So Steve Garcia proved himself. Also, what do you guys think about Dana giving out 4 performance bonuses and not giving fight of the night to Hollabaugh versus Kanan Kraszewski?
It wasn't that good of a fight.
Yeah, maybe it's not fight of the night level, but I thought it was solid from start to finish. But I think it is good that you spread
It was
out the
alright.
bonuses. There were a lot of finishes. Good old
was
City
fight of the
Life in the
night?
chat.
You know, since you knew
No,
all
they
the,
didn't give it up.
There was
they didn't
there
even
was
give a fight
none.
of the night.
They
bonus?
only. That's why I asked. That's why I asked, because they only gave performances so that everybody could get a share of the pot, which is fair. It's fair, but it was still solid.
I mean,
1, 2,
He's a cheap
if you're-
loser.
and then they gave him to fucking Jandaroba, motherfuckers.
I guess I can understand that, but I guess we could talk about that. I mean, Steve Garcia looked good. Sung Woo Choi is clearly overmatched. I thought they were kind of setting up. Yeah, dude, talk about whatever. Isha, fucking just hop in here. Who cares?
A1 combat.
Come on, get in here,
yes,
Isha.
come on.
Sing the national anthem.
MMA autist.
Oh,
Yes, just talking
Canada.
about Asian fighters.
Oh, Canada.
How
Should we
beautiful
pull that up?
are thou branches.
It's like the O Tenenbaum song, right? They stole it from.
I think
Carol
the
Down
only
Christmas.
question we have from this fight is, do we cut Sung Woo Choi?
Yes.
Well, the one thing I'll say is he loses great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he gets fucked
he
up
goes out in
better than a
style.
lot of people.
Just like Johnny Walker. I mean, are we really going to cut Johnny Walker because he kind of sucks?
Stars
4 to 6 in the
who,
UFC though.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Coming off a
So do
win
you
over
think he should,
Jarno Aaron.
Oh, and he's on a.
Should he take the role of Phil Hawes and just keep getting chinned over and over again in
Yeah,
spectacular?
no, this one doesn't cut him. This one doesn't cut him, but
Yeah.
well,
Put the
fuck,
kid on
I
road
mean,
to FC 10 for 10.
I mean,
Get him in the tournament, he'll win it all.
He'll
He'll be just like Kurt Hollabaugh.
if this was the UFC of like years past, you cut him for sure. But in
Isha,
this new
I will leave.
terrible
I will leave the
UFC
stream if you come inside, Isha. I'll leave the stream. No Diddy.
You want him to
No,
go
no,
inside?
don't leave, Hank. We need you here. We just need Isha to join.
All right.
Oh,
Well, what's Isha saying? Okay, he's just singing the
Come
song.
on, I'll
Get
sing
the
the
hell in
national
here,
anthem
Isha.
with
We got
you.
the
I just-
StreamYard link up. Send it, Idaho. Send it.
I already sent it. It's fine.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyway.
you know what? We shouldn't pressure him. He's that motherfucker's on a mission.
Yeah, he streamed all day.
But yeah, like
That's
I said,
true.
if this is the UFC of old,
Ambitions
he
to
gets
survive.
he gets cut for sure.
Yeah.
But in this new weird, terrible UFC, got to keep him in there, man, and get him
There's millions of fighters.
have him build somebody up. You know, fuck, come on.
They would
Yeah,
rather
great.
pay this guy 10 for 10 for 3 more fights than pay Baki more than 20 for 20.
100%.
And make sure to keep Andrei Arlovsky on the payroll, no chill as well. He needs that
Oh,
money.
he's cut.
Nah, he's already cut.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to find
All right,
out.
next fight.
While I take a crack at
Kurt
finding that.
Hollabaugh versus Aiden
What's so wrong?
Krzyzewski. Yeah, I think Hollabaugh did excellent in this fight. He had the better grappling of the two of them. He was just
I muted him. No
Kurt
worries.
Hollabaugh had the better exchanges. He was just cracking 1-2s. I was expecting Kanan to have the better striking of the two of them, but dude, like Kurt Hollabaugh, he had way more power in his shots than Kanan. Like there was a major power difference in this one. Every time Kanan hit him with the left hand, he's like, okay, that's pretty good. And then he'd hit him with a 1-2, and he'd literally snap his head back on every single combination he threw. So, in my opinion, Hollabaugh dominated this fight from start to finish. But there were a lot of like scary moments where one guy had better grappling than the other, and they had a lot of different exchanges. But at the end of the day, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So I love the final moment. You never have a good epic fight without it having a fun finish. And like Hollabaugh was like Krzyzewski had his back, and then Hollabaugh was just throwing hammer fists at him from behind to the point where the bell rang, and then both of them were just lying back first on the mat, exhausted. It was like Lawler versus Condit a little bit. Both were exhausted by the end, but it was a classic, man. I thought it was a classic. Maybe not deserving of fight of the night, but definitely the best fight of the night, in my opinion.
A classic?
It was a war.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. It was okay. It wasn't that good.
No,
at all.
he almost finished. He almost finished Kanan in the first
It was-
round.
it was
he almost
decent.
got him out of there, and then they had 2 more rounds of fun.
was
That's
okay.
that's BS, Isha. You didn't pay attention.
I
Anyway,
mean, it was
let's
it
get
was
on down
definitely a
to
good fight, especially from a 37-year-old. All right, well, I'll let you back in. Especially from a 37-year-old
Okay.
Kurt Hollabaugh. But honestly, like I think that Kanan Krzyzewski is suffering a little bit from an identity crisis. This guy doesn't know if he's Hawaiian, Russian, or Brazilian, and I think that's. Oh, what? Oh, you made Isha mad, bro.
Sorry.
Well, come in and
Had to
defend
tell you,
yourself.
Dude, he's been streaming all day. Let him take a shit or something, man.
No. No, I'm just kidding.
Been streaming for like 12 hours.
No, I thought this was a surprising performance from Hollowbot, though he's kind of aging. One thing I hated about this fight is that he had his kids with him at the Apex.
Dude, they wouldn't shut the fuck up.
I know, and all you could hear is the fucking kid the whole time.
Daddy, no!
Yeah.
Bro, it's
It's like, come on,
don't
dude.
bring your
Like,
fucking kids to fights, man.
do not bring your kids to fights, man. Especially if you're Cub Swanson, right? But I don't know. I was just surprised at how fast Kraszewski gassed out. Anyone else?
Is he part of Black Zillions?
I don't know. Let me check it out.
They're all on juice. And if he can't juice, he'll gas quick.
Who said that? No, he's a Rivera Black Team. Black Team. Maybe he is.
Oh,
Maybe
I
this
don't
is maybe this is a subsect of the Black Zillions. You know?
Where's Hank the Tank?
Oh, I think his internet probably shit out on him or his phone.
Good.
died.
I don't want to hear. Good. I don't want to hear about how Kurt Hollowball was fight of the night. If the fight was fucking mid.
I thought the
But
fight was good. I thought the fight was good, but like,
Dude, I couldn't get over his little kid when he shut the fuck off. He's so loud.
I mean, that's why Dana said, "No, fuck you. You're not getting the bonus."
Bruno Silva, Cody Durden fight of the night.
Yeah, for sure. I just with the back and forth and everything.
Cody Durden beat the fuck out of him until Bruno Silva beat the fuck out of him.
No, Hank the Tank's back, and he didn't even want to do the show with me. He said, "No, I'm going to be too tired."
Hank will be too tired for this, bro. He just wants you to tell him that you love him.
He's just got some FOMO.
That's what he wants.
He's back. He's on his
not even
computer now.
FOMO. He just wants to hear that we love him and we appreciate him.
We love you, Hank. We
Overheard.
appreciate
That was a hell of a fight. It was a good fight. Sorry.
Sean, why don't you come on the show?
you. Well, Sean's a little weird. I don't know if we're
Who?
going to have him back.
Whoa.
I want Sean back on.
He's chill. He's chill.
No shirt.
You guys like the no shirt
No
thing?
service. Yeah,
Take
it
your
was
shirt
pretty
off,
hot.
okay?
But anyway, it was pretty hot. All right, well,
If you
Wait,
take
what?
your shirt off, I'll take off mine.
all right. But
Yeah.
Are we
no,
gonna?
no, I was just surprised at how fast Kraszewski gassed out, and Kurt Hollowball had the better fight IQ. But as No Chill alluded to, Bruno Silva versus Cody Durden. Cody Durden came out guns blazing at fucking Bruno Silva, was beating the shit out of him.
Good fight.
And then all of a sudden in the second round, Cody Durden gets pieced up. He gets put down. He gets TKO'd due to ground strikes. Talk to me, boys. Talk to me.
He beat him up.
For a while, this was like one-sided traffic until Bruno Silva had that unbelievable comeback. Like Cody Durden was just out wrestling him, and even in the striking exchanges, I thought that Cody Durden was doing really good. Like he had the height advantage over Bruno Silva. He had better combinations.
He looked
and then
like
what really
laser
impressed
sharp.
me- Yeah. And then what impressed me most during a grappling sequence was, I swear, Durden locked in a Darce choke on Bruno Silva like 3 fucking times. And every single one of them was super tight. But I got to give credit to Bruno Silva. Nice. Ozempic. Anyway, but Bruno Silva was able to get out of it every single time. And eventually Bruno Silva knew that he had to get a finish. He was not looking good in that second round, and he just fucking uppercut him, and he uppercut his mouthpiece out, dude. That was a better looking KO than one we saw last week between Joshua Van and
Shades of Tracy Cortez getting her eyelash punched out.
Yeah, exactly. But he somehow an even more picture perfect uppercut sits down Durden, and then he just hammer fisted him. No diddy for a win. It was pretty brutal stuff. So excellent work. Although I gotta say, Cody Durden I think still has a lot of skill, and he could be a top 10 worthy contender in the future because he was dominating Bruno Silva until that comeback.
Hey Isha, or does anyone who watched A1 Combat, when was the Canadian national anthem sung?
Right after the amateur prelims, right before the main card.
Okay.
Did you listen
was
to it all the way through?
American anthem. No, I turned
Was
it
it
Oh,
off.
it was the American one. Okay.
This is so fucking trash.
I'm
Disgraceful.
trying
Don't
to
play it.
find it.
No,
Are you sure? Okay. All right, let's move on to the next fight. Why don't we?
it's so bad.
Doi hoi choi.
Bad, dude. It's really bad.
Oh my god! You know what? Screw you, Hank. You didn't even want to do this with me. This is the people. This is the people's show. This is the people's show.
Whoa.
I'm running this down, man.
America.
Ooh.
We're making
Banana.
America wonderful again, united together, everybody. America gonna be great.
I don't know. I
America
feel like we're
good.
more divided than ever, but it is what it is.
We're gonna be united because both of us love MMA.
Maybe we'll all
And
be
so
united
does Donald
in death.
Trump. So does
When
Donald Trump.
when someone
Biden
drops
would love
the
MMA if he didn't have dementia. If he didn't, he'd be
Dementia? The fuck
We
is
all know-
dementia,
We
bro?
all love MMA. The important part is that we beat Putin. Like Derek Lewis said, USA in this hoe. Fuck Volkov. You know, we got to beat these Russians. USA.
Volkov moves in the ranking. He's kicking ass, and he's going to fight for a heavyweight title in a
Nutshell.
couple of years.
How many amateur fights were there?
I don't know.
Okay.
About a couple.
Who fucking cares?
You
We're
want
all
me to
only going to
find
be
the
united in
timestamp?
death when somebody.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm scrolling through the card trying to.
All right, I got it.
USA in
blows
this
the
hoe.
country to
Appreciate
kingdom
it.
come. That's when we're all going to be united in a fucking nuclear holocaust.
Hank
That's all I'm
DM'd me
doing.
and he said he's a Republican.
That is not true whatsoever. I love the misinformation here. Fantastic media performance, and you should be a newscaster. You should take the place of Tucker Carlson.
Dude, you got the voice, no
uh,
Joe.
Yeah,
Do I have
Oh,
the
let's
voice
see.
to
No,
sing the
brother.
national
Anyone
anthem?
call-
actually, he'd be better sucking down mukbang. That'd be better.
Whoa.
Sucking down on what?
Whoa. We
No
gotta
Peyton
unite
Talbot,
America.
Yeah.
More
Anyway, let's
important
move
than
on.
Trump, more important than Biden, we got to be united.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's never gonna happen unless it's
Okay.
Reagan's fucking running for office. We're never gonna be united. All right, Duho Choi versus Bill Aljo. Yay! This was my happiest moment of the entire card. If there was anyone I wanted to win during this card, it was Korean Superboy, and he did it in epic fashion, dude. He was fucking piecing up Bill Aljo, Kyle Nelson style, man. Illuminati in this hoe, and Duho Choi, man, he just had faster hands, which is sort of crazy. I keep forgetting that he's like only 33 years old. It feels like he's been around longer than the dinosaurs have.
This was
but-
his first win in MMA in 8 fucking years.
yeah, it's
8
fucking crazy,
years.
dude. But
I wasn't even
Korean
born.
Superboy is fully he's fully that's I don't know if that's true. You were probably 10. But yeah, Duho Choi had the faster hands, and he hit him with Edson Barbosa, Shane Burgos kind of shot where he hit Bill Aljo and he didn't feel the impact until it was like a couple seconds later. It's like, oh god, you got me, and then he fucking
to be
crumbled.
fair though, like when Edson knocked out Shane Burgos, it was like a couple, like this was like a second, but like when Edson knocked out Shane Burgos, it was like, I don't know, it felt like a little while, and then just all of a sudden he shut down. This one, Duho Choi hit him with the right hand, and it like got him in the eye, and I think that's what fucked him up. Is he's like, oh shit,
Yeah, he
my
couldn't
eyes
see.
fucked up.
He also did like a little motion like, oh, you got me on that one. Hey, we finally find the name to the crazy person who intervened in our little podcast here. So
All
salute to you, Capitan Rafucho.
No, this is the people's show. Again, Hank, you know what?
Go
We're trying this
55.
out. This is a new
55 minutes exactly.
thing. Okay, thank you. You're the man. Appreciate
What?
that.
55 minutes.
Yes. Oh, I see
Duho-
the guy.
Can you play it out
Sucks, but
loud?
hopefully we see him active the next. I'm scared.
Can you hear this?
Let's play it.
No.
No, I
Can
can't.
you hear it?
Not at all.
No.
Oh,
Nope. Can't hear it.
Now,
Play it on your phone or something.
okay,
Try to reference it.
that's a good.
Ugh.
My phone's really quiet
Will
though.
we get copyrighted if that
If
happens?
we show it, should we just show it?
Okay, wait. Yeah,
I don't know.
sure, why not?
We should just show it.
Okay.
Y'all aren't even monetized anyways, right?
True.
It's true.
That's what I've been saying, bro. We should play some like
We're gonna play some like
Rage Against the
Metallica.
Machine, bro.
This is
I'm
so
gonna
bad.
try to like scroll down.
It's so bad. I'm gonna start laughing so hard.
You can hear it.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can hear it. Just turn it up.
Okay. It's turned up, brother.
What so proudly we
You didn't even say the L in Twilight.
and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
Streaming. And the rockets
red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they took to the night that our flag was still there.
They're booing him.
Oh, say does that star
It's
spangled
making me physically uncomfortable.
banner yet wave? You're the land of the free
Sounds like
and the
Metallica.
home of the brave. Sacramento! Are you
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you! As someone who's been in Sacramento, fuck you, and anyone who fucking knows you or looks like you, motherfucker.
There's
Holy
a
shit,
Hawani
you're
shit,
underneath
dude.
the prison.
Wow.
Putting a
You
coffin
know, he was
and
kind of
seeing
going for
the
like a
prison.
50s thing, you know, like my darling, you know, but like
Like a lobotomy 50s thing.
no, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
exactly.
I'm
He sounded like he was from North Korea.
Yeah. But no,
He's
that
got
was
worse than Barbara
that was
Streisand.
worse than I thought it would be.
That was
Yeah.
That
treason.
was disgusting. I
That
didn't
was
get through the
definitely
whole
treason.
thing.
100%.
It's treason.
Yeah.
Isha's saying that Uriah Faber got fined for this.
I mean,
Good.
he literally sounded like he put his two fingers on the
Ariel Hawani
Yeah, he did the Ariel Hawani impression.
mixed with Squidward.
Oh, you know what? There's one more thing I want to play.
Yeah, we should send him to the front lines of Ukraine right now.
I want to play
Best of Kiss, 1979.
I want to play Hank the Tank's call
Hot for teacher, Van Halen. Let's
to
go.
Rush Hour MMA.
Bless America.
Oh yeah, we got a.
This was legendary.
Mhm.
It was at my request. Let's see here.
These trains have gone off the tracks, man.
Let's see.
Where's Sean Moody?
Yeah, they should have had Uriah Faber come in there and fucking close him out cold with the left hand. Fucking turn him into
Well, that's right,
James
it was
Vick.
Okay,
Make
can we
him
talk
make
about
it make
Paul
him
versus
fight.
Perry?
in-
Bro, how
on
did
track.
Perry and Perry get knocked down in the first round, bro? Since when did those kind of punches hurt Perry like that?
He slipped.
If anything, if I thought anything was sus from that fight, I thought it was that. Because how the fuck did he get knocked down first round and second round?
It was a
I thought that
clubbing
was a little
shot.
weird.
Wasn't like a straight punch. It was like a club. He knocked him off balance.
A guy.
I don't think that Rush Hour is
got
gonna.
more height, more than him, and he's got boxing gloves, which make a bigger impact once you get through it. So
This is shit
that's why
all
we
over
don't
the-
see a lot of knockouts in BKFC.
I know he's never won a
because you're
parlay on
accumulating-
boxing at Tank the Tank's game, you know?
Hold on.
Full time.
What
It
the
literally
fuck?
sounds like Jenny from the block. It literally sounds like Jenny from the
All right,
block.
just give it a second. Hold on.
LNJ, like he's smashing it at 10 nights out of 10. I mean, you're pretty. So you're admitting that she's for the community. I mean, I thought that was already universal language that she's for the community. Unfortunately, so I'll just be there to hang out. But yes, one Friday is on. You are on with Jay at Rush Hour.
Oh my God! What the heck, Rush Hour? This is the greatest boxing card of all time. I can't believe you'd say anything bad about our sport. This is the greatest pay-per-view draw since Ngannou when he fought Anthony Joshua. I mean, what the heck, man? Boxing over MMA every single time. I mean, MMA over boxing. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up on this dreary Saturday evening, you're tuning in live to Ariel Helwani and New York Pranks here at the MMA Hour. It's totally not Hank the Tank. What the heck, you guys?
Why is there a
Everybody
totem
think
pole?
that I'm someone else. This is not a case of identity fraud. This is me, the greatest MMA journalist of all time.
You should.
Hank,
I gotta say,
Hank,
Ariel,
your impressions are
well,
funny
I should
as fuck,
say
bro.
Ariel in
Hank,
this
you're,
case.
you're a
because
fucking.
You definitely sound like Ariel. It
Again,
is very
Hank,
nice
Hank,
of you to
what are you
call in
talking
while
about?
you're covering this card because really you are full on multitasking for you to be calling right now.
I know,
An
you
MMA
guys.
elbow.
Well, you know, I work 5 jobs an hour, and I gotta feed my little kid. We gotta make enough for that Buffalo Bills game. You know, it's happening in the fall. And what the heck? Princess Ngannou was gonna give me my $10 million check after this, and then after that, it's Jake and next it's Logan. I'm gonna have all 3 of them at the same time. You know. Next, they're gonna tell me, "Hey, Ariel, wipe up. Here's a $5 bill," and I'm like, "Oh, hey, thank you guys." And you know, Rush Hour MMA Fight Club, I think it's time for you to eat crow. Here comes the airplane, Rush Hour. Here, just eat that crow. Yeah, that's good. That's wipe it down, drink it. Oh my God, you guys. and what I gotta say about wave concept, what a mensch. What a mensch wave
What a
concept
mensch
is.
is
You'll never
crazy.
be like me. That young whippersnapper, he should break another knee. Anyway.
I love
gotta
when you
go.
add extra
I gotta
inflection
interview
to it to
Francis
make him sound
Ngannou
like a
after
fucking
this.
gremlin.
What was that?
I said I love when you make him sound like a fucking gremlin. That's fucking amazing.
I know. Thank you. Let's move it on to New York. Rick, what do you think?
Rush Hour. His takes on this are pretty bad. And, I know he's never won a parlay on boxing. A Tank the Tank's game, you know. And it's yours too, Ariel. You call this shit. You got the whole lineup for UFC on the way, baby. You got it on lock.
Thank you, New York. Rick. This is why we pay you the big bucks.
What do you think about this?
Is that third guy there with you? Because you have New York Rick there. Where's the other guy? Where's the one that looks like a
Holy
depressed
fuck,
father?
dude. Oh my God. Oh, that was amazing.
That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
The only
That was all
thing is,
fucking
you know, you should have let him talk and then like bounce off of what he said and been like,
No, that was better. That's
He
more
just
like
ran
Ariel,
over
not
him.
letting him fucking talk at all.
Classic Ariel Hawani interview. Classic
Yeah.
Ariel. Just don't let Chael Sonnen say anything.
Yo, AJ, what do you mean Connor fired Perry?
Should we pull that up? Let's see.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well,
look at
people
the
were
news.
saying that
Yeah.
Since
People were
when is
saying that,
Perry under contract with McGregor?
Connor tweeted apparently.
Hey, these
Bro.
guys are boom, yeah. This is Connor's game forever.
Bro, Connor's like 5'2", bro. Honestly, I think I can clap him.
Yeah.
No
Well,
question.
If you hit him with a few leg kicks, he'll go down MMA artist.
Oh, he did.
His-
He says,
Mike
"Hey,
Perry.
Mike. I don't know if you can see that, but what that says is, it says, "Hey, Mike, you're released and you can go compete in your smelly."
Hey, Mike.
You're released and you can go compete in your smelly, dirty boxing championship thing. The smell of it. Good luck, you fucker.
Julia, you fool, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
Where you placed, man?
That's crazy.
yes,
Wow.
smelly, dirty boxing organization.
The
It's
smell of it
books.
is crazy.
Yeah,
This
City
ain't
Life.
over, Perry.
Yeah, City Life has a
Say
good
no,
point.
but
Highly doubt Milton is
he had-
letting Perry out.
I'm
Bro.
taking Perry over for you.
Hank, you got the potato internet, bro. I don't
Oh, bro.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
know. That is
I'll get out of
hilarious.
here if you want me to.
Nice
Um,
chair, MMA artist.
All right.
What's that?
I like your chair.
Well, I don't think
yeah, really?
we could run down anything else. to
Bro, it's
get
like the
back
normal
to-
one on Amazon for
I know I have the same one in the same color.
Oh damn.
Anyway, what the hell do we do now?
We'll just get back to reality.
Staring contest.
Sung Wong Choi.
Yeah. We'll get there. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
One boy.
Someone choice sucks, and look, I love.
No,
my
we're
Choi.
talking about
I
a
love
different
my
Choi
boy
now.
Choi.
Oh, Do Hoo Choi.
Yes, do ho Choi, dude. Just
What he
fucking
do?
pieced up
So
Bill
you talking
Aljo
about-
almost the whole.
Yo, what the fuck is up with this Noche UFC at the Sphere with no Mexicans, bro? How the fuck did
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Well, we're gonna
Because they've
get to
been
that.
talking all this shit about Mexican
Stick around for
Independence
the
Day,
coverage.
and there's no Mexicans there.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Sure, there will
Talking
be
about-
some in the
Okay,
audience.
well, we'll get back to that later.
Okay, Hank. You
Yeah,
tell me
just
what-
throw a Mexican there in the octagon and have him set up beef. You know, that's
Okay.
entertaining.
I mean, they could have had Raul
Anyway.
Rosas Jr. I know a lot of people make fun of him because of the Chawiwi, but
He
I think
is.
he's really good.
He's fighting RQ Lang.
Oh, Ricky Lang.
Yeah, Ricky Lang.
Ricky Lang.
What's about his name?
That's
Ricky Lang.
More
But no,
Mr. You hear?
Mr. Duho Choi getting his first
Oh,
win.
hoy, choy.
He was looking pretty bad, I thought. In the
He
first
looked
round.
like a 2016 MMA fighter, jumping the guillotine every single time. Like I just saw a game that was from 2016. I noticed it while I was watching, but then he just put it together. Overwhelmed Bill Aljo, got a nice knockout.
By the way, Sven
Yeah.
Svensson, look at this guy's profile picture.
Is that
Beautiful.
Lionel
Hey,
Machida?
this guy is funny, bro. I've been seeing this guy in the chats, and Sven makes me laugh. I donated to Isha's stream today to get the memberships, and I was hoping that Sven would get it because I saw a bunch of people in the chat, and a bunch of members were in the chat, and it is a damn shame because Sven is a good fan.
He's a good man. He's
Wow.
a good man. I like this guy.
Good man.
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
boy.
Jumping the guillotine is definitely. I'm glad you brought that up because that was the shittiest part about his performance. But then somewhere in the second round, like his boxing just started to look so crispy, and he just fucking. I mean, he Bill Algeo got. I mean, got hit with that left hook. His eye got all fucked up. I didn't like Bill Algeo's reaction because I picked him to win. But I was like, dude, what the fuck? You're just gonna
He
drop?
quit.
Like,
He quit like a bitch.
Yeah, and
Dude,
Duho
guillotines
has
are
that
like-
dog in him. He's got that dog in him. I'm not just talking about the dog he had for breakfast before.
Hank to
he had
take,
the
you are
fuck-
the most fucked up Democrat I've ever met in my life.
oh,
Thank you.
That is
Yo,
so
wait,
fucked
hold
up.
on. I already offended people by talking about politics. We shouldn't talk about politics here. But about the
Don't
guillotine,
stoop to that
because
low note.
guillotines
Stop
come up in
that.
my MMA
Jokes
practices, and somebody hit me in a guillotine when I was shooting on them, and they got me in Iowa, and they tried to hit me in a guillotine, and I told them, bro, that shit does not work. Guillotines only work on somebody if you're freaking out. And if you're freaking out in the guillotine and your heart rate is going too high, then a guillotine can feel too pressuring and you feel like you're about to get knocked out. But if you get put into a guillotine and you just know that the person's hitting a guillotine on you and you just relax, you can't get tapped out by it. It's just not possible by the mechanics of the guillotine. So all you got to do is chill. And so if you're getting tapped by a guillotine, you suck. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
well, that's the thing about no chill though. He doesn't have any chill.
Yeah. Thanks for admitting. Thanks for confirming to me that Christian Rodriguez fucking sucks because he tapped out for that guillotine bitch. Thanks for letting me know. Just wanted to
The
confirm
guillotine can make you tap. You can get tapped out by a guillotine if you're freaking out. Like if your heart rate gets too high, like if your heart rate's at like 80 when you're in a guillotine, you'll pass out because your heart rate's too high. But if your heart rate's at like a 60 and you're chilling and you just let the person rip the guillotine on you, they can't tap you out from that.
Now, I got a hole in your theory here, MMA artist, because I think that Armin Sarukian is a fucking psycho freak, insecure moron, and he was able to get out of that guillotine from Charles Oliveira. So
It wasn't a guillotine. It was a dart.
There's an exception to it. If somebody gets you in a body triangle with a guillotine, that's too much because they'll pull your back and the guillotine, and that's too much. But if somebody just has you like in a bulldog or an Iowa from like when you took a shot on them and then they get you into a guillotine, that's not enough. Like if my two legs are on the ground and I have my posture and you're pulling a guillotine on me, I can just wait there. And as long as I chill and I don't let my heart rate get too high,
had a guillotine before,
and so I can just wait it out.
The first round, Isha, was a guillotine, not a Darce choke. Anyway, let's move on to the next fight, shall we? We're just getting worse.
Guillotine doesn't always. I mean, sometimes if you're early and you catch a guy in a guillotine, your head's not slippery, sweaty enough, you can't pop your head out, and you just have to tap.
Do you have
You don't
anything
have to
about
pop your head out. No. You just turn your head inside to where their neck is, and once you turn your head to their neck, their arm can't crush you that much because your trachea has the face next to their neck, and so you just.
But if
wait.
you're a
Well,
good
you know what?
jiu-jitsu practitioner, you're gonna turn
No chill,
with
I
it.
think I think your next video is debating MMA autist on the guillotine.
No, I'm gonna get. Oh yeah, I have a really fucked up next video.
All right. Hank the
Nice.
Tank, you got anything left to say about Mr. Duho Choi getting his first win in 8 years?
Yeah, I think I broke this.
Cut the talking.
Yeah, I celebrated. This was the happiest I was for the whole card. I
Lee.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
No, it was the best moment of the card, regardless of what my pick was. I totally agree with that. The next fight was Hyder Emil versus Lee. I'm just gonna say Lee.
Hey, there's the opposite end of the
Young
fucking-
Jung Young Lee.
Yeah, he looked young in there.
Yeah, for sure. This was the deciding factor of Hank and I's friendly little competition here because we actually picked all the same fights beside this one. And I had Hyder Emil. Even though he's an older guy at featherweight, I was just like,
It's a nasty.
I'm riding with old boy. You know what I'm saying? He just showed me some good things. in his
Hyder
last
and
fight.
Maru.
And I
Great
didn't think, you know what? MMA autist, I'm gonna mute you. Winning the road to the UFC tournament to me isn't the best gauge for prospects.
Do some mind stuff. Come on, autist. Juggle a few balls for us. And I'm not just talking about.
So yeah, I went with Hyder Emil, but yeah, I thought it was fucking crazy how he just fucking rushed him and just made it a dogfight. Went in fucking slugging, and Mr. Lee just got man. Koreans 1 and 2 on this card.
Reminds
Yes,
me of Marcus McGee, older guy, older striker coming up at featherweight.
Yeah.
Now, I did like Hyder Emil's performance. Absolutely smashed him. 30 unanswered shots. The commentator said 38. I counted 30. Just crazy he could hit him that many times in the face and still can't drop him.
Yeah, that's sort of crazy. He's got a hell of a chin on him. Both of them seem to as well.
Well,
And,
and he went in kind of he was kind of gassing. I feel like,
Yeah.
because some of those last couple shots were pretty labored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If he'd have survived to round 2, maybe this would have been a different story for Jong Young Lee. But the problem is that Jong Young Lee didn't really shoot one takedown. Didn't try any grappling, or when he tried a mini attempt, it got stuffed, and then he never tried it ever again. He just
He only
decided
got a minute.
he pulled a fucking Diego Sanchez versus Clay Guida and just decided to just fucking swing and bang back and forth until one of them dropped. Did a Brian Battle versus Gabe Green, and one of them went down. It's just one of those fights. And but I do think we unlocked a new mythical fighter. In this. We got Marco Polo colonial explorer Hyder Emil, the first time he'd explored Asia and seen a Korean.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
It was over for him as soon as he landed on the beaches of South Korea.
This is the first time I get to beat up an Asian guy. I'm really excited about that.
He introduced smallpox, dude. He wiped him out, man. The disease was too much for him. He didn't win the road to UFC. He was a road to UFC fighter, top Korean league, I believe. Good stoppage, but he was not knocked out. Again, great showing for Hyder. I taste some salt.
Wait.
Yeah, Isha, why do you hate Hyder Emil?
Wait. Hold on. So the road, Road FC. No, dude. I mean, you would know better than me, so I'm not.
Road FC is a Korean promotion. Road to UFC is a
That's a good.
that's Road to UFC.
That's Road to UFC.
Bro,
He's just spreading misinformation. You're drunk. You're
wrong on this
He did both, bro.
For once, you're wrong, Isha. He did win the Road to UFC tourney.
Okay, where was he fighting before Road to UFC?
Road FC.
Yeah, but he did both, bro. And you know what? With these Asian guys, unless you're a small fucking grappler, you're just gonna get fucking chinned.
Anyway, well, this was fun as long as it lasted.
Yep,
It didn't last very
good.
long.
It was fun.
It was Sanchez versus Clay Guida if one of them actually got finished during.
Too bad Hyder Emil is like 34.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a very high ceiling. I think somebody's
No,
gonna.
he's
Hyder's not gonna have a high ceiling.
I think he was talking about me.
Hey, he's got to reach a little higher for that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, honestly, guys, I don't think. I mean, Cody Gibson versus Brian Kelleher. I was not expecting.
Hey, you got to finish it.
I wasn't expecting Gibson to smoke Brian as fast as he did, but
You probably smoked Cody Garbrandt.
I think that this is like a pretty good sign that Kelleher should hang it up. Honestly,
As crazy as it is, Brian Kelleher is washed from what he once was, and what he once was like okay, and now
Right.
he's not.
Well, and he's a longtime vet. I mean, what
50th fight,
Yeah,
40th
dude,
fight.
that's quite a few.
That's a lot of fights.
I liked Kelleher, his personality outside of the octagon. You know, like I've seen a lot of interviews with him, like on some MMA fighting content. But yeah, I was not expecting him to get smoked as fast as he did.
He was so much smaller than Cody Gibson too.
Yeah,
I think that Sean Woodson is just Brian Kelleher wearing stilts. It's like the tall man costume where you're wearing the jacket, but it's two people underneath it. I think Kelleher puts on stilts and arm extenders and just pretends to be Sean Woodson for a day most of the time. What do you think
I'm
of
gonna
that?
say something really weird, but Cody Gibson doesn't. He looks like a lesbian woman to me.
wow.
I've always
I'm not
reminded of
disputing
Ellen DeGeneres when I see Cody Gibson.
All right. If Ellen DeGeneres was an MMA fighter, I think that what's her name, Macy Chiasson, is more. But I guess I understand what you're saying. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to break down the rest of the fight. I didn't think there was anything
fights
really...
today.
What's that?
What's up with the wheelchair fights today? What
I
was
don't know.
that deal?
You tell me.
I don't know either, but that seems very interesting.
Oh wait,
You don't want to talk about Miranda Maverick?
No, I don't think any of the other fights are really worth talking about.
The only thing I'm fearing about the Maverick is the shit quality of her fights. That's
got
the
a
only
big
thing I'm
booty.
fearing on her future cards is how.
I mean, the
shit
only thing
she's-
I'll say is like she got it done over this person who's only had one fight in the UFC, but this has showed me really why she loses those higher level fights. You know, she just doesn't do enough. She doesn't have enough tools to really put a stamp on her fights. You know.
Yep, I think the problem with Miranda Maverick is she's a weight class too big and she's got too much junk in that trunk.
Hey, you know,
Showed it off.
it makes for
So
some.
that is a pleasant problem with a lot of Brazilians.
She's not Brazilian, bro.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's a good problem to have. All right, when I'm dealing with some bad fights, I need something that makes my brain melt a little bit and my heart.
I'm
as
with
well.
you there.
My dick
Yeah.
as well, but I don't know about that.
That's
part.
why I was such a big fan of those Fansly girls. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
I think those are
Okay.
two Ks, though. Those are two
The DAZN card today, the Fansly girls were like a good 4 compared to like Risen and LFA. That was
No,
incomparable.
hey.
There's no
I'm
way they're not
talking
giving
about
them
two of
anything.
the girls in particular. Were fine as a motherfucker.
I didn't see them. The
Where?
ones I saw were scuffed.
Yeah,
Where
I saw him in that Barbie
in
movie.
the DAZN ones were a solid 4 at best
Dude, two
Yeah.
of them were
by my standards.
We're mad.
And I'm a slut.
Hey, and that's. I think I saw
don't
you holding up a card at that K1 event at some point. But yeah, nothing is going to compare to Brooklyn, as John Anik would say. As she
No.
walks to the side.
I can find her.
Octagon is better.
I'm pulling up on Google this wheelchair boxing, bro. This is crazy.
You do that.
I'm trying to bet on this, bro. This is so fixed.
Only thing left to talk about from the UFC card, Thomas Peterson having a crazy fucking upset against Mo Usman. I think everybody had Mo.
Yeah, but honestly, we should have seen it coming since Mick Parkin fucking schooled him, and he looked shit on the feet against that.
Yeah,
Brazilian.
Mo
Cal
Usman
Machado.
really
He looked
sucked.
shit, and he beat Mo Usman.
Yeah, Mo Usman's so
striking.
trash.
Yeah, he has zero.
Why even
technique.
take the steroids if you're gonna be fucking garbage?
I honestly think the steroids limits his movement when he's fighting.
When he wasn't on steroids, he lost to Brandon Sales. I think he needs them.
Yeah, just one more fucking loss.
If you Google
please.
who submitted Kamaru Usman, my coach comes up.
Wow, that's not bad, man.
Big flex.
But that was when he was like, it's like his first or second fight, right?
Well, Kamaru Usman went on the Nelk Boys podcast and said that my coach was the guy who put him onto jiu-jitsu because that's the only time he got submitted.
Nice. Well, I wish that he had squeezed for a few more seconds, then we wouldn't have to worry about Kamaru Usman ever again. But that's the only complaint that I'm gonna have is that he didn't finish the job. But, no, we were close. We were close. There.
I don't mind Kamaru.
I'll tell
He
you,
has
my
fun
coach
fights.
beats the shit out of me, bro. I'm a white belt.
Well, maybe he would have driven his doctor for a dad to suicide. That would have been nice.
What?
Anyway, let's keep talking about different things. I get unhinged when it's late night. Sorry.
Okay, so what's next for Jake Paul? What do you think is going to happen next for Jake Paul? is he legit now, bro? Because I told Isha we should ask that in the chat, and a whole bunch of people hated on me, and they said no. But I think Mike Perry, to me, was like Sean Strickland before Sean Strickland. And so now that Mike Perry got beat by Jake Paul, even in boxing, bro, Mike Perry was a good boxer in the UFC, and Mike Perry beats ass in BKFC. So for Jake Paul to actually beat him tonight, to me, was pretty fucking crazy. So what do you think Jake Paul does next?
Mike Tyson in November. The fight.
Yeah, I mean, he's literally booked a fight.
Probably the fight is booked for.
I don't think Tyson's going to happen. I think they pushed that back, but there's no way that's going to happen because Tyson's too old. And even if that does happen, that's just a gimmick. What's the real next thing for Jake Paul? Because Jake Paul is actually, like, to me, he's
Alex
pretty
Pereira.
legit right now. So what's the next legit fight for Jake Paul?
I'm kicking you out of the fucking stream.
There's no legit fight ever for Jake Paul. None of them are legit. They're all illegitimate.
Fuck, dude, where's
Just like all his children. Anyway, hey, I just wanted to say sorry, Isha. I know that I can trash you sometimes, and I can be the clown, but I love you, buddy, and I don't mean it. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to hunt down.
Thank you for attending late at night, Isha. You should be doing work right now instead of listening to us for chuckle fucks. You know, so just do you, man. You're the best. You're the reason we're all here. Isn't that right? At the end of the day,
not me.
Oh yeah, you would have shown up regardless. I honestly think you were stalking me before you entered our first stream. So you've been around. I see you out of the corner of my eye when I'm walking through the subway. Anyway, stop talking. Let's do some closing thoughts. I think you're starting to scare me a little more than
you know what, Hank. This is my stream, okay? Don't be taking it over like that.
Yeah, but I showed up, didn't I? And now we're technically doing our recap stream right now, aren't we? Looks like we don't.
No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. See you later, fellas.
See you later, man.
I'm on my place. I'll be back, He-Man.
Oh, oops. I mean, I think that call was fucking legendary that he had to Rush Hour.
That was funny. I can't believe you said you're a good mensch.
He's a good mensch.
Made me fucking laugh.
I can't find this fucking girl, but here I got some.
Dude, I think you imagined her. Those fucking girls from Fansly were scuffed as fuck.
Nah, son. There was
that was true
girls.
story. They capped out at like a 6.
So here's one of them.
Lady boy.
I don't even remember seeing her though.
She do look like one of my lady boys.
Lady boy. Ooh.
I don't remember seeing this
Look
one
her.
either.
Expand picture.
Hey, Sven, thank you for still being
Top right.
Top right.
Yeah, who's that?
I didn't even see like half. There was a redhead.
Read the description. Hold on,
Dude, I was eating
Go to that
Chick-fil-A
comment, go
most
to
of
the
these
comment.
fights tonight. I got no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Scroll up to the comment. It's P Diddy.
P Diddy. Oh, that was the song that they used. Let's see here.
Good.
God, I'm trying to find this chick, dude.
Dude, if you pull up that pale, scuffed fucking redhead, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, the redhead was one of them for sure, but the other chick was a lot finer.
Bro, no way.
Skate, I think you
Wait.
spent too much time in Idaho, bro.
Oh, is this one? It's this chick right here.
You have to get on one of the coasts, bro.
What's that?
You got to get on the west coast
You
or the
spent
east
too much
coast.
time in Idaho.
You can't be landlocked anymore. These girls are lowering the expectations.
I mean, technically, like Idaho is, just one state away from Oregon. So Washington.
That's not a flex, bro. Who wants to be next to Oregon? Oregon girls are the most scuffed of them
Whoa,
all.
Oregon has very good elk.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking. Where do you live, No Chill?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Actually, no, where are you?
Oregon. Oh, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
Go to California. You'll never look at that redhead girl from Fansly again.
Dude, the thing about Idaho is all the chicks here are like not fake. You know what I'm saying? You don't got like because in I don't know. I feel like in California you got lots of chicks with like fake titties, BBLs. All right,
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time here, guys.
I'd rather, you know what?
Portland,
For,
though.
I mean,
Portland's
maybe
the
for a
only, like,
girlfriend,
blue
it's
city in
different.
Oregon. The rest of Oregon is like God country.
I don't know. Maybe outside of Portland, it's nice, but I don't know about that.
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to avoid Portland.
Idaho girls are like 12th generation farmer daughters.
No, they're not.
Those are usually pretty good.
Where are you
Well
from,
behaved.
MMA artist?
MMA Autist. Why are you changing your name so much, bro?
I changed my name recently just to troll Hank, but I meant to leave it as mixed martial artist because I thought that was a good funny name.
Dude, it was this girl right here, but you can't really see her. Did you guys really made Hank mad with the calling him a dem, man?
A Democrat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I told him the card sucked. He was like, "You fucking Republican!" He got so pressed. That was
What do you want?
that was a receipt.
What do you want him to do? He's from California, man.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he was from Kensington.
Kensington.
Yeah, Kensington, PA, fentanyl capital of the world. That's an inside joke.
Oh, my bad. All right, guys. I can't find this fucking girl. This is the redhead, though, that you were referring to.
No, I don't think that was her.
I don't know. Like, you
She
seem
was pale with like dyed red hair. She was scuffed as fuck.
scuffed.
Yeah.
It's this girl, but like, yeah, it's this chick right here. Let's
No,
see if
zoom it in.
you kind of can't on fucking stupid.
How do you just open image and new tab?
There we go. One in the middle. Oh, what the fuck,
She looks good. Blasian.
bro? Or something.
She's tall.
Yeah, the tall one. What the fuck, dude?
Dude, you're getting cock blocked by Google.
Super cock blocked.
Ring girls, Jake Paul. Ring card girls, Jake Paul.
Dude, you'll never guess what happens if you Google boobs and you go to image.
What happens?
Dude, do it on stream.
You can say that it was my Google search. I don't mind.
Let's see here. Yeah, man.
Article.
Oh my gosh, it did it again. Where did that bitch go? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I see. Bro, get out of here. Yes. This is the girl in the middle, dude. I mean, come on. What? Scuffed up?
Bro, she's like 6'2". How tall are you?
I said the redhead was
I'm
scuffed.
short as fuck.
Yeah, I'm like 5'10", bro. How tall are you?
5'6".
Yeah, she's a good 6'2". Nocho's probably like 6'2", 6'3". Maybe he could.
I'm 6'1", probably 0.9. I'm not quite 6'2".
Yeah, not even him, bro. She could dunk on us.
No, I like him tall. You got to conquer the dragon.
I'm with that.
Save your
Okay,
lineage.
guys. I don't know, man. I think we're cooked on this stream. I think we're scuffed up. I appreciate you guys joining me, though. This is our first time doing a little fucking post-fight live stream. Sven wants her to dunk on him. I'm right there with you, dude. The one in the middle, I mean, scuffed up. These dudes are tripping.
No, I never said she was scuffed. She's all right. She looks like Kendrick Lamar's wife.
The one on the left's okay.
No, I mean, they're like, that's what I'm saying. Like, no chills over here, like, those girls are scuffed up. Well, I was eating Chick-fil-A, though.
Yeah. Well, the fact that I could see their butthole for like $5 turns me off.
That's fair. I like that. You got a man with some self-respect. Does she really look like Kendrick Lamar's wife? Nah, dude, she's way finer than,
Nah, not at all.
than this chick, bro.
Dude, I've been up since 5 a.m.
What's wrong with you?
I have to go to work. Then I had to go cook, and then I went to go stream MMA. How could I miss out on such an awesome card as Verna Jandaroba, Fight Night, Apex, Amanda Lemos?
Did you live stream the card? Nice.
Yeah, I had a total of like 7 views. Fucking awful.
I saw one video you did got like 4K though.
Probably not. It was probably someone else. I don't got no 4K.
Bullshit.
Nah, bro, you're thinking of someone else.
I don't think so.
Let me check right now. I know that the Verna Jandaroba Fight Night did like 400, so Fight did 403, and Jake Paul Mike Perry is sitting at a little over 1,000 right now.
Oh, okay. That's badass, dude.
No, you know what it is? I'll give you a hint right now. I know Hank loves to do the photoshops. But if you just put the picture of the fight, people are thinking you're showing the fight for free. That's why they click.
Right. Yeah, like I don't want to do fight companions yet, but that's just
No, they're fucking boring. They suck.
Shit, why not? You guys think they're boring?
No, I don't want to do it yet. I think we need to grow the channel a little more before I get involved in that.
I feel like as a fan, like to see you guys do that would be like one of the best things.
Well, I joined him for the main event of Paul Perry.
Oh, that's sad.
But I feel like
Watch
even the
that live.
commentary, like I feel like it's kind of like for people that know what's up, like it's for granted. Like obviously you're not going to show it, but for the commentary, I feel like it's really good.
You still have 3.8K views for your live. You should build up subsource.
For who's live?
Mine does not have 3.8K views.
Yeah, he's got 1.1 right now.
Maybe you have 3.8.
That'd be dope. I mean, there's no way though, dude, because like only I think like 6 people were in their max at a time.
Yeah, it says I'm at
It
1,114.
says no chills. Well, anyway, I better wrap this up, man. It's about 1 a.m. here. MMA Autist, thank you. I don't know why you weren't gonna not say anything. You little shy bug.
Bro, because I'm pretty fucking retarded right now, but
That's all right.
Thanks for listening to me.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're all kind of retarded. It's all good. No chill. Thank you, my friend.
All right, peace out.
MMA Autist, thank you for joining. It's kind of weird that one guy just like randomly came in to promote his stuff, but I'm here for it, man. That's what happens when you.
Like Hank the Tank always says, Donald Trump 2024. Let's make America great again.
On that note, that's the show. We're out.